good evening. It is I, Count Sponsula. I am here to tell you about some delicious deals. We have a very spooky sponsor for you just in time for the Halloween season. What's that? Our New Year sponsor, just in time for 2022, is One Night Strahd. Research has shown that not most campaigns get to the end of their story. So the people at Hedra Group decided to make a Strahd adventure you could play in only a few short sessions or one big session. Just enough to sink your teeth into. With enough surprises and changes from the original source material to make you absolutely batty. I'm a bat now. Oh, this is crazy. Oh my god, so cool. This 600-page book comes complete with everything you will need, including handouts and flowcharts to follow this story. I lost my teeth. I found new ones. That's a lot to chew on. If you wish to have your own spooky adventures in this redesign of Strahd's famous campaign, oh, everyone loves Strahd, no one wants to play through Sponsula's campaign, then please check out this link in chat for some spooky adventure books. But now I must go. I am needed at an Arby's commercial down the street. Bye!
Don't self-deprecate at the breakfast table.
You put that down right now!
We don't live forever, it just has to exist longer than I do. The fucks I give are over there.
Coffee can be weird sometimes.
Okay, well...
I am going to be a nightmare if this continues. Come kill me like a man, you cuckold.
I'm Peach. Hello, Moon. We're both objects.
I cast Meat Shield.
I brought a guest. You don't have good ears, and I said,
oh, she's immune. Fuck you, me! Your mother. I didn't hear you.
Live?
The 7 before I started the countdown really got me.
I jumped the gun.
It was great.
Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Oh,
hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
You're here for Conundrum Company, the first CC and the first Twee show of 2022. Happy New Year, everybody.
yeah.
Hello, friends.
You're the double T sign.
I realized that the CC, closed captioning, whenever we intro the show, whatever nonsense we say to you is going to be the first thing they see in there.
Yeah, that's true. And it's just
fun.
noise.
Oh,
that's beautiful. CC on CC is a mess. Hey, everybody. Welcome. You're here for Conundrum Company. Very exciting. We're going to get into that show shortly. First, we have some announcements. But before we do announcements, guys, Adam, it's really nice to have you back. We missed you. And also, the one and only Sloan, Art Pleb, is here guesting. Second appearance. They're back. Sloan, where can the people find you?
Oh, I forgot that we do this. Hi, my name is Sloan. My pronouns are they, them, and you can find me here on Friday nights playing Barney, my little druid boy. You can also find me on Total Party Kiss on both Saturdays and Sundays. And you can find me on Kobold Press on Tuesdays. I don't have an off button. And You can find me at artplebe, ARTPLEBE, everywhere on the internet. So go find me on Twitter and TikTok because I'm funny and fabulous.
Hell yeah, you are.
Thanks.
Yes. Oh, I love it. Okay, so welcome. We're going to do a few quick announcements, starting with Parker.
Hello, I'm here to talk about your schedule, and I'm very, very excited about kicking off 2022 with a lot of programming. So thanks for being here with us, guys. The next program that you can catch is Wednesday at 7 p.m. EST. We are debuting our Starfinder campaign, The Atom List, and it's going to be so good, guys. I'm so excited. I'll be in chat watching, so you guys can hang out with me. And then we've got Off the Rails again at its normal time on Friday. We've got Conundrum Company can hang out with us next Saturday as well. And then we have the return of the Slatemore Yearbook Club, which is our little like motley crew of modern misfit magic people. That's Sunday at 6 p.m. EST. So we've got a lot of programming for our first week back. Say thank you to Josh. Okay.
Chock full. And also Alec, who's been helping behind the scenes. Community DM modding has been helping do some running. So some love over there, too. Okay, guys. None of this amazing stuff could happen without our fantastic sponsors. The first of whom we all know, we all love, Skull Splitter Dice. I'm not going to go into it too much because you just saw a really cool advertisement from them and you'll see some more during the break. But remember that their monthly giveaway is going. It started brand new, fresh today. If you put in... I forget the command, but it's in chat.
Exclamation point win.
Thank you. Exclamation point win will get you entered in the Skull Splitter giveaway. During the break, that will open up. Followers get 1 entry, subscribers get 2. The end of the month, we'll draw that for a skull mug full of approximately 100 dice. Click on the link in chat in the meantime to look at their products. Our second sponsor is new, very exciting, and they are doing a giveaway this month for everybody, and that company is One Night Strahd. I'm sure you all watched that phenomenal advert by Sean, which involved some fake teeth, just a minute ago. If you didn't stay here for the break, and you can catch that again, it tells you all about their product. The link is in chat if you want to discover for yourself what it's all about. But all of that aside, they're doing a big giveaway. You can get a full digital copy of the One Night Strahd adventure. It's like 600 pages long. It is open through the whole thing. Hashtag ONSCC will get you entered in that anytime one of our campaigns is running for CC over the month, which is really, really exciting. So get in on that. We'll be drawing at the end of the month. And I just have to say really quick before we go any further with the ONS, this is a new group with us. They are working really, really hard to reach the criteria to be fully physically published for their content. It's an awesome goal, and they very much deserve it. If you guys click on that link, go over there and make a purchase, you are driving them towards that. So not only are you helping us out, you are not only buying their product, but you're also really helping them meet a huge milestone. So it'd be awesome if you consider doing that. It is an awesome, complete reimagining of the Strahd adventure. It's really cool. Go check it out. Button, Twicky?
We have a Twiki.
Wasn't that Sloan?
It's Sloan.
What's Twiki? I'm sorry.
No, but go.
I was gone for.
It's been a second. It's
No, I was
been
gone for
just
all
let him
week,
have
everything.
it. Let him Sloan? Wiki? Twiki?
Hi, everybody. If you're new here, or you just need to catch up on what's been going on the channel, you can find information about both of the current running shows that are running right now on our fandom.com wiki. On our fandom.com wiki. Information about PCs, NPCs, and past episodes, all on the Twiki. And if reading isn't your thing, you can also find big old chunks of both of the the campaigns, you know what I'm talking about, on the YouTube. They're like 10 minutes or less ish, and they're very nice. So you should go watch them. Ding.
Thank you, Sloan. I'm sorry to both you and
I'm
Button,
sorry
for doing that to you.
I too apologize.
I'm really bad at things. Hey, guys. Do you want to be a mod in our community? Because we'd love to consider you for that. There is a link going into chat right now. If you'd like to apply to be a moderator at the Welcome Inn, you would be joining the ranks of some very cool people. Community EM, the Mithril Warlock, all these wonderful people. Azur, Library of Lost Tales. Wonderful folks who help mod our channels, keep our spaces very safe. Wonderful, wonderful individuals. Fill out that mod application. We're going to be reviewing those over the next few weeks, and we'll be getting back to folks if they meet the criteria. So take a look. It would be awesome. It's helpful to us. You get to engage with the community. Highly recommend. Take a look at it. Sean, over to you.
Hey everybody, I'm here for my normal updates and a little bit different today. As of 6 a.m. yesterday, our entire back catalog of episodes is currently in podcast form. So, if you'd like to go listen to it there, catch up to this episode, and then going forward, all of our episodes every Wednesday are going to be uploaded from here on out. So, that's just a little announcement.
Thank
from
you,
me,
Sean.
and
Thank
then-
New year, new tweet.
Hey, at least we got
70
New
the
year, new
holidays
tweets.
off, right, guys?
I thought you were gonna say that all of the episodes had been deleted just
As-
based off of the like timbre of your tone, like your tone. I was like, oh,
I think
oh,
we're all
someone
trained
died.
to just imagine that Sean's gonna fuck with us.
No, I'm good this time. UNICEF is our charity for the month. They are a fantastic organization designed by the UN to help children all across the world in 190 different countries and territories. The link in our setup should have been changed. I'm correct, Josh?
Yes. All
that
good.
link is active? Okay.
It's wonderful
So-
and working.
Go to the link below our stream that says donate. Click on that. It'll take you right to their site so you can donate anything you could possibly spare. We'd very much appreciate going to UNICEF this month. They're a great organization that needs all the help they can get. Ding.
I'm just going to real quick jump in here and again say thank you to Sean. That is a
Yeah.
monumental task
Yes.
that he has
A
completed.
ton.
It's massive.
Nope.
and we
Don't
really
need thanks.
appreciate you.
I appreciate the thanks, but I don't deserve it.
Yes, you do.
Anyways.
Guys, he's humble as well. Handsome and humble. Okay, any other announcements?
I love you.
Oh, I thought I was going to skip it this time.
He made us wait. He
Why would I skip it?
That's why I was confused.
All right, guys. Are we ready to play a little bit of Dungeons & Dragons?
Yeah.
Is that why we're here?
That is why we're here. We're going to do
I
some
thought we were
D&D.
just hanging out. My bad.
I mean, we can...
What was that?
I don't
I
know.
have no
Did
idea.
everyone experience that?
But it scared
Yeah.
the
Weird.
criminy out of me. Sorry for that, audience. Hey,
That's weird.
let's
The internet
start
fixed it.
our game. But first, I need to make a music change. Hey, I'm doing all the things real good.
Love
You're
Andre
killing the
3000.
game.
Thank you. We
Love me some
rejoin
sugar.
our heroes. Sorry, Sean. We rejoin our heroes in the basement sanctuary of Belston's parsonage. As Zahl had vanished, transported to the celestial plane, the rest of the party had elected to teleport to the theocracy of the Pale in search of Nerul. Arriving a little off target, they began making a trek towards the glistening marble citadel. It wasn't long before the party had successfully entered the city and found themselves speaking with a few of its residents. With little to go on, they began to make their way to the city's main temple and seat of power, the Hold of Iridium. As they were walking, a strange individual collided with Sunshine. Introducing themselves as Zan, the young man asked if they would like a tour of the city. It quickly became apparent that Zan was no tour guide, and as the four individuals spoke in a secluded alleyway, Zan revealed that he knew Nerul. He offered to act as an intermediary for the group if they helped him out first. Zan shared that he was a collector of artifacts and needed help getting into a magically warded estate which held a strange infernal contract. I have it right here, button. The party agreed to help, and the gang headed to Zan's home to plan. The following morning, the group set out to the estate. The residents were away, and between the four of them, they were quickly able to infiltrate the home. As they moved through the building, strange sounds were heard from empty rooms. Demi noted that a few of the plants seemed to shift now and then, and upon addressing them, she found a voice teased back. As the group delved into the concealed basement of the home, they found themselves standing in an underground sanctuary where a buried tree stump was being kept alive. More importantly, a dryad, seemingly the voice from the plant, greeted them. The party now stands in a subterranean vault, the massive tree stumps sprouting new growth, fed by magical wall-mounted orbs and troughs of water. A large metal vault door sits on the far end of the room, yet undisturbed. A female form standing about 7 feet tall hovers next to the group, her skin formed from dark moss. It's been about 5 minutes since Salvator mazed the unfortunate gardener. Probably 4. You've got about 6 left on that spell. Unfortunate. He was in the way. The gardener. So you've got a little bit of time left before that individual returns. It is God's Day, the 4th of Sunseb 591 CF. And the day, my friends, is yours.
All right. And you said the room is about, 15, 20 feet high?
Yeah, there is a good bit of height to this ceiling here to accommodate the kind of large tree.
Just to respect her space, I don't know how she would feel about someone walking across her tree. Sunshine is going to hop on their broom. Oh, and I'm not looking at the map. With their echo and just yeet over here.
Okay.
To look at this.
Sunshine kind of flits away, and the dryad kind of glances, kind of keeping an eye as you get close to the tree. They're fairly protected of those, but they did let you into this space, and given Demi's persuasion rolls earlier, there does seem to be some trust gained.
I'm gonna follow. I'll follow over there. I want to go get up on that door. I guess I'll try not to step on the tree. I'll just kind of
awkwardly, kind of step on the dirt patches.
Yep, just step over all the... Ooh, excuse me.
And it's,
watching the token.
As you step, Zan, there's some... That's perfect. There is, some dead growth that hasn't been pulled away, cuttings from the tree. There is loamy soil, and it is clearly fairly regularly watered, and there is a little bit of plant growth around the base of the tree here as well, as you kind of make your way over, but it doesn't seem to... impact the dryad, who is kind of now glancing at Demi and Salvator and then around the tree, stump over at you guys, kind of curious. She's just kind of watching, not entirely sure. This is probably the most excitement she's had in a very long time.
We asked her about the contract last time, didn't we?
I think so.
I don't believe there was any... There wasn't... If you did, she didn't really have much information.
We said
Yeah,
we're
I don't
looking
think
for
she-
paper because trees are made of paper.
That's
Yes,
right.
I
that's
seem
right,
to remember Salvatore instigating.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. But she didn't seem to have any information for you guys. Thanks for reminding me. Sorry, it's been a month.
Cool.
No problem.
It's been a time. Let's take a look at this door. What's up with this door over here?
Sure, make an
Big
investigation
door.
check for me, guys.
Let me take a look.
Can I guide
Absolutely.
Zan?
So Zan,
Take a
you
D4.
get guidance, which
Thanks.
means he will be making the investigation roll.
With a D4, right?
That's correct.
Yes, sir. You seem smart.
Wow. Holy shit. Let me just roll this D4 just to see what ends up. Christ. That is
I'm hype about this.
it's investigation. 19 plus 12 is 31. Plus
Okay.
4 is 35.
The door is a large metal vault door. It is inlaid with the common alphabet. You see kind of in a circle all the way around, there are little tiles with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, so on and so forth, running all the way around the circumference of the door, kind of facing out to you guys. With that investigation check, they do look like they can be pressed. There is you don't push it all the way in, but as you touch against it, there is some give to it as you're looking at it.
With that does Zan voice that? Because I'm just assisting.
Oh, yeah, sure. He'll say it out loud, just kind of mumbling to himself as he's tracing along these letters and
Do
getting a
certain
look.
letters seem to have been pressed more than others?
Good thought.
With that investigation check, each button is made of a burnished metal, and it seems to be fairly well taken care of. You're not seeing any indicator, just even with that investigation check, that would indicate that necessarily.
This person takes very good care of their door.
All right.
Interesting. Do you know? Miss
Primidia,
Primidia.
what are you doing?
Beautiful. Exploring.
Yes.
What?
Well,
Stealing your attention. I have questions about this tree.
Oh, I'm happy to answer questions about the tree or the door. I don't know a lot about the door. It's been there for a while, though.
Is there a word that anyone says aloud when they come over here to open it, by any chance?
Just kind of thinking, or
Let's find out. They never say it out loud, but they do press some of the letters. They're always talking about their god.
oh,
Ooh.
the actual one or the one that they say?
I don't know what that means.
That's fair.
that's a good point.
So that was Istis, correct, Josh?
Istis
Was it
is
Istis?
the god from the room upstairs. That is correct.
Yeah. Well, and I can't try and let's just screw it. Is this thing like rigged? Can I see any security
With
measures?
that investigation check, you are fairly certain that if you fail to enter this, you only get so many tries before it locks down. You've seen safes like this before.
Shit.
In
Pass me.
regards to magic, it's hard to tell just off of an investigation check.
Makes sense. Got it. Okay. Well, maybe we give Istis a try.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
It
Really
sounds kind of-
fast. Let me just do a thing really fast. And I cast Find Traps again.
Okay.
Just
So,
make sure.
Just in case.
Find
Yes.
Traps does give magical traps as well, correct?
Yeah. And anything affected by alarm or glyph of warding.
So, there is Glyph of Warding. There is Alarm. There is also like just a standard ward around this to protect from scrying. And it does appear that, again, if the door locks down, that there is some sort of magical trigger on the door. So if however many attempts fail it, there could be magical ramifications.
Okay.
And it does appear to be a series of magics layered one upon another, meaning that dispelling would have to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's good to know. Does anybody have a dispel of any kind?
Salvator and I have both used those today. Yes. I don't have as many spells to cast as Salvator does.
Thank you.
Very capable.
Salvatore,
Also-
we need your skills over
Say
here.
that again?
Can
Oh.
I?
Louder
Uh,
for him, actually, probably.
I am in need of assistance. I need a. Can you cast a spell for me, please?
Close enough. And I'll just float over.
You float over. The dryad kind of like wafts between Demi. You've seen her kind of shift into leaves and kind of flit in their direction a little bit and then come back as if wanting to join them, but kind of floating between the two of you.
Oh.
Clearly driven by curiosity.
Would you like to just...
Oh, yes, I'd love to.
Right. Okay, we'll just walk over there then.
She kind of swirls around you as her form, the bark almost seems to dissipate into leaf and then reform. It's a little jarring at first, watching this form manifest and then dissipate around you. Rather than walking, she just seems to shift into leaves when she needs to move. But you join the party on the other side of the room. And as you do, Zahl! Adam! You find yourself, you are muted. I can't hear you, bud.
Oh no!
There you are.
Now you are.
So, you find yourself in a space that has become familiar to you over the last 24 hours. You
Yeah.
are standing on the balcony of this large, slightly glowing crystalline tower that you know to be the residence of Archon Pistis Sophia. You have spent the morning having brunch with your paternal figure alongside Ashi after the proceedings from yesterday. Seemingly having gone fairly well. in your favor. There have been some stipulations placed, and there are some restrictions, but all said and done, it seems to have been fairly successful. Sophia has insisted on spending the entire morning doing pleasant small talk with you, as she hasn't had the opportunity to do that in quite some time. And now this large golden rotating orb sits next to you, spinning on its axis, awaiting your departure.
Right. So I just do the thing I did yesterday. Get zapped away. How long has it been there? Because, like, I know for you all, it's like time doesn't really matter. Like,
It lines up a little bit better within the cities here, so maybe they're the same. Give or take a few hours.
Cool. And I feel like Ashi and Zahl would give her a big hug.
It's still a little reserved, but it is mostly due to some lingering guilt. As she kind of leans in and does embrace you both. One of this towering, radiant figure here in all of her splendor and reality, in her most true form, is wearing this long, sweeping robe with this kind of golden band and this veil that drops past her face. Sheer, and you're able to see her kind of features, but very much in line with this sort of strange alien aesthetic that is a part of the celestial plane as you've come to know it.
I think Zahl, I think after he gives her the hug, he's like, well, I mean, I don't know if this is like, I do want to come visit at some point because this is pretty cool. I can't lie. Like, this is very cool. If I can figure out how. I need to ask Salvator how to get to different planes, or Demi, because Demi's able to. We'll talk about it later.
All right.
And then I'm gonna approach the orb.
Okay.
I'm gonna ponder it.
The orb kind of sits there rotating and says, "Please select target destination."
Ooh.
What?
Please select target destination.
Demi Waters? Next to Demi Waters? I don't...
Pending! And it just begins to spin a little faster on its axis. And after about 30 seconds it says, "Error!
What?
Target appears to be receiving interference."
What?
Error!
And I think Saul kind of looks back at Sophia. It's like, I don't...
Can you get him to the last known location? Tracing last known location. Pending. And then it begins to spin again. Adventure says, last known location. Pending. I think you say yes now or touch it.
Gotcha.
I don't have to use it.
Could you let Demi know that I'm coming or something? I don't know how this works. And he just goes, "Love you, Mom," and taps the thing.
She's taken aback and accidentally, like, immediately responds in the same way. And then goes, right. And isn't, you know, it's a very, a deity in this sort of, space. It's still a foreign concept to her.
Yeah.
But you kind of step forward and it says, "Confirm destination."
Confirm?
And it just whips around, and you feel yourself and Ashi as, again, that sort of fractal splintering of the air around you into these glass shards of light manifests around you, and you are pulled through it.
Saul is 100% studying each glass shard to try to figure out how this works. He's really trying to figure out how this works.
It's almost like, as you're watching it, it's like panes of glass that is sort of misted slightly. The space you were looking through is still reflected, so you saw the visage of this celestial city beyond you. These kind of marbled towers and structures that float everywhere. A lot of balconies and landings with winged figures landing in and out of them. You kind of see that through the misting, and even as the glass fractures and parts away at angles, you see an almost distorted version of that image through the glass, but then there are gaps in those cracks where bright light is shining through it. And then you feel a tug. As you are shunted across planes and find yourself stepping from fractured glass into a garden. The garden is lush and green, as if in spring. Just behind you, there is a beautiful estate closed up with windows and all of those things. Just beyond the kind of walled exterior of the estate's grounds, there is snow. And there's a stark contrast between the spring appearance of the grass you stand upon and the winter surroundings of the region around it. You appear to be in a city. You can see other structures kind of dotted along the horizon. Or not the horizon, but the near distance.
Now
what? As the orb kind of vanishes and the cracks of glass seem to kind of fuse back together behind you. Ashi looks at you.
I have an odd feeling this is bad. This is not good.
Why?
Because Demi's nowhere around us. There's a house and there was interference, which means that they're up to something, and I feel like it's a heist, and I'm kind of upset I wasn't involved.
Oh no! We missed out on a heist?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do heists.
Oh. Well, maybe they're like halfway through it or something.
Yeah, that makes sense for them.
I don't know how we're going to find them, though.
No, me neither. I cannot send to save my life. I have no type of... I can only talk to you telepathically.
Oh.
So... And I think Zahl just starts, like, looking around the house.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
It was her last known location, so I think he's gonna, like... Is he, like, near a window or something?
There is a window directly behind you. In fact, I'll put you on a map, Adam.
Is there a gardener nearby?
Is there?
Yeah. He's got a little bit of time.
Because I think Zahl's just like, hello?
Jump back and forth between maps a little bit here, guys.
Call us Speaker Rabbit, because we're jumping between maps.
Hey.
Right? Adam.
Yeah?
We spent so much money on sending stones.
Yeah?
We spent money.
Zahl was just in heaven a day ago.
We spent money.
Think 30 seconds. Just give him 30 seconds and he'll realize it.
All right,
Adam.
He legit just appeared from heaven in a fucking in a middle of a town, and he's like, where the fuck are my friends? Like, what happened to them? And you're like, think about the sending stone that you have, bud.
So, Adam, you are standing right about here.
It's black. Oh, never mind. I didn't scroll up.
Scroll up a little bit for me.
Gotcha.
I'll ping it again.
I'm sitting where?
Right about here on the left side.
Gotcha,
you're
gotcha.
1 foot in the garden there.
And I think he's gonna, like, look around and just kind of, like, peek his head around the corner and just, like... Okay. Give me... And I think at this point he'd be like, I forget about this thing, because we always are together. Pulls out his sending stone and is like, I'm back. I don't know where you are. I'm in a garden for some reason. It's... help?
We found you.
What?
Actually, it doesn't go through.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was like, does it go through?
Sorry,
the
guys.
Magic.
You hear just.
You hear Salvator say, "I'm still in the chair room. Everything's going fine here."
Actually, that
Don't
doesn't
worry
work
about it."
either because he's in the.
He's in the chair room.
No,
You get Oceanus.
these worthless fucking rocks we bought. Let's throw them away.
Hello?
Oceanus is the only one that hears you.
Hello?
No.
Oh, shit. Oh, hey, are they back on the boat right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's been a few days, actually. I don't know where they are.
Yeah. Well, I had to go to heaven for a day for, like, a trial. I just got back. I'm apparently in a garden.
You went to heaven for a trial?
Yeah, it was really cool. I have to tell you all about it next time we're on the ship. How's the trip going?
We're about halfway, a little bit more, so we're going all right. A few storms. It's getting rough out here, winter months, but
Yeah,
Well,
it's
fair,
cold.
right?
It's cold. We're very far north, I think.
Yeah. Oh, you are. Oh.
Yeah, I think so. I have no clue. I don't really understand direction. I'm gonna find them. I'll talk to you later, Oceanus.
All right, bye, buddy.
And she just starts looking around.
Zahl is talking to Demi's boyfriend more than her.
And then I think Zahl just is like, guys, and I'm gonna try to make my way around the edge of the house. I'm trying to be stealthy.
Okay, roll a stealth check for me.
Okay, and then I'm gonna also have Ashi go invisible.
Got it.
To...
Do you want to roll his invisibility?
Sure. Yeah. Oh shoot.
Okay. And you're going around the edge of the house that is closest to you, correct?
Yes. Cool.
Stop hiding things. I said reveal game.
Love the fact that Ashi is way better at every skill than Zahl. It's my favorite thing in the world. I rolled a 10 for Zahl, for stealth. And then for Ashi,
there's like a thorny bush that you kind of get a little caught in, and you have to. It makes a bit of noise.
And for Ashi, oh great, he rolled a 22.
Zahl, you're being very noisy.
What? Oh
Shh,
yeah,
we're trying to be sneaky.
Yeah, my leg is caught in this bush and it hurts.
Hold on. And he kind of helps you. He flips out this invisible figure. It kind of loosens it up a little bit.
Heaven was so much cooler than here. And he's like sneaking forward.
Much shinier. You're going down the front side of the house?
I'm gonna try to go around like this to like get around the edge of the house.
So between you and Ashi, it's about a 16 on your stealth roll there. We'll do group roll.
I need to get to this corner and start like peeking out.
You kind of see a street and the front side of this home. Make a perception check for me.
Nat 20.
There are near the front of the house 3 guards currently milling about, looking for something. You're not certain what. They're just kind of glancing around, looking a little confused.
Zahl immediately turns around and goes back
the opposite direction. Okay.
This is Heister his dream. Well,
welcome to one, I suppose.
Oh, he's such an idiot. He's such an idiot. I need you to be like, I'm gonna bet they're inside, so
okay.
Here goes nothing. And I'm gonna dimension door through the wall, just to the other side of the wall, so I'm inside the window that I appeared in front of.
See through?
Yeah.
Okay. Zahl, you land in a study, and the door to that study is currently open. And you see kind of a hallway extending beyond it.
Right. Why the fuck are they... This makes no sense.
I don't know.
I'm the one that comes up with dumb plans like this. Why are they doing this?
Your brand. Oh my god.
It literally is my brand. Okay,
do you want me to go looking for them, or do you want to... What do you want to...
Yeah, you go... How about
nice
you scout ahead? It is. Like, there's probably a lot of money here, but we also have a lot of... This is weird. Yeah, you go ahead and, like, look, because you're invisible.
Okay.
If you want to, and then we'll, like, keep talking.
Okay.
I think Zahl's gonna, like, crouch in the corner.
It kind of flits down the hallway through the open door, and you hear, like, a few seconds. There's a hole in the wall that is very clearly a secret doorway that is open.
Oh, we're going in that hole, then. That's definitely where they went.
Okay.
They don't close doors for some reason.
Cool. Well, you know, this one doesn't look very closable without... I don't know where the lever for it is.
Yeah, it makes sense.
As you begin to make your way down the stairs. We are going to jump back to the rest of the crew, because there has been a little bit of time here passed. So, back to the other map. Here we go. Pacha! Bazoom. Okay.
Bazoom.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Coney
Fuck your
Island Ski
life.
Club. Fuck your life. Bye.
Woof.
Wow. I've had time to consume media. So, you guys are currently standing, all 5 of you, and Sunshine's Echo, so 6. Let's not exclude people, Josh. Or fragments of people. As you look at this door with all these alphabets on them, you are quite certain, based off of Sunshine's spell, that there is certainly some magical traps layered into this, on top of wardings and protections that seem to suffuse around the room itself. There is also this pattern and the clue regarding the god that Primidia has provided.
Primidia, do you remember any of the letters of the word?
I don't know these letters.
Oh. That makes sense. Got it.
So how do you dispel?
Have you tried looking for the most worn letters? That seems like the easiest way to do this.
I did do that. Thank you for mentioning it, Salvator.
Oh. Well, that's a bust then.
They would go and they would push the buttons.
Do you know how many times they would push buttons? Was it 5? This many?
Hold on, let me...
They will mimic, they will not touching the actual buttons, but they will spell out Istis and ask her, did it look like that?
Did they do S and I like 15 times?
I think they definitely... She got a 16, so they definitely pressed this one, and she points at what is the I, and this one, and the S.
So they do this.
Do you
I don't push it.
Is.
Oh my god.
Is.
All right.
MISSISSIPPI.
That's exactly what I was thinking the entire time of this bit.
Click.
Well, we could.
It opens to Mississippi.
I'm ready to try it, but I think that Sunshine said that there were a lot of spells on it.
Oh.
You could spell anything on it.
If you didn't want to spell the magic Salvator, then we can just type in the name.
Zahl probably hears that.
Yeah, you do, as you were like at the top of the stairs, you hear, oh!
Why am I not surprised?
We found them.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, fuck. What?
Oh, look at that. Zahl's here.
Oh. Hello.
We missed you.
There is a man in my hallway.
That was fast.
He's
There
our
are a
friend.
bunch in your house.
Oh! Yes. Primidia, this is Zahl.
Hello,
Zahl, this is
Zahl.
Primidia.
From like a plant.
That's all. Wait, where's Olshi?
He's invisible.
Oh.
He's been hiding.
Hello, Archie.
I'm Zan. Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Zan, did I
My
get
apologies.
replaced?
Honestly,
How long have
no,
I
you
been
didn't
gone?
get replaced.
Wait, how long has I been gone? Because like that was something I was concerned about.
Although this one, he can open locks. It's very good.
Listen to me.
Oh,
I've
right.
opened locks. You just got a spell that did it. so-
It's very good.
Oh my god, they did
No.
replace you.
You
I
are
know,
not.
right?
We did not.
Sometimes I'm not.
Zahl
good at it.
has an.
You are irreplaceable, Zahl.
Thank you. How long have I been gone? Because like I didn't know.
How
if it's
long
been,
has he
like,
been gone?
Good day.
Days,
About a
weeks,
day.
months.
Just a little over 24 hours.
Oh, good.
Demi, I'm sure you would know it's been 27 hours and
There it
45
is.
minutes and 2 seconds.
No, it's true.
27 hours, 45 minutes, and some change.
Gotcha. So I leave,
Yes.
and you all do a heist without me when I'm always.
This is not exactly. Well, no. So, well. Oh, I suppose this is.
We've
Yeah.
yet
We
to
are
do a
hostages
heist.
in
We're
the
still
situation.
waiting.
How
So
have
far,
you,
you
Yes.
have 3 minutes on your maze.
Oh,
did you guys
I
find?
If you
know
want
that,
to
I can't
dispel
keep
this,
track of time.
Salvatore,
Oh.
shall we just type in the name?
here I go.
What do you type? Oh, you're dispelling. I'm an idiot. I'm
Type
sorry.
it. I just do this a bunch on the door. No.
So, Sunshine, you would
gonna-
know that it is several spells here layered as well. So dispelling
they
targets
would,
specific.
They would say,
Mhm.
so alarm and glyph of warding are here. The anti-scry I'm not so worried about. I think that works in our favor.
All right, let's get the alarm first.
You do believe
Salvator's bard.
successfully that the alarm spell has been diffused.
Hey!
Nice.
I did it first try.
Nice.
Lovely.
There is still
Easy.
a glyph of warding.
What? Oh, shit. Those are always so tricky. Here I go. I crack all my fingers. Do I know what level that spell is?
I'm checking right now.
Oh.
Sorry.
I feel like Zahl is just still staring at all of you like,
I don't want to give you the
sorry.
wrong thing for a mechanic.
No, you're fine.
Oh,
Did you all mention Zahl?
I
in this
thought it was
last
fifth
episode?
Yeah.
Well,
No.
Salvator's been going by the name Zahl.
yep.
3.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm
I
not paying
think-
attention to anyone else right now.
But
We've also been calling
was never-
Salvator.
Yeah.
this, yes, exactly. Because I know that he noticed last time that probably wasn't his name.
Yep.
So, you're Zahl.
Yes.
Oh God,
Please be quiet. I'm trying to.
you really do.
Oh, right. Anyway, so it's a little bit of a complicated situation, but essentially, this Zan's going to help us get to Nayrul. I forgot we weren't supposed to say that. Anyway, and
Aren't we supposed to say Nehru?
Please
stop.
don't say it.
Stop.
Because Nehru will get
part
pissed.
Of the, stop. It's part of the deal. It's part of the anyway. So we're doing just a little bit of a, I suppose it's technically a heist job.
It's fully
To-
heist.
Which you know,
They're helping me.
Very
it's
interestingly,
favor for
Zahl,
favor.
there is a contract by Curiosity who gave you your tattoo. It's inside of
yeah.
that vault, and we're getting it for Zan.
We think it might be inside of the vault.
we hope.
Let's say
Amelia's
that.
being awfully calm about this whole heist thing we're talking about
Amelia?
directly in front of
What
them.
is a heist?
Oh,
Exactly.
An
well,
adventure.
yes.
I just thought this was another companion friend. Is this not another companion
Oh no,
friend?
this is Familia, and this
Yes,
is
that's your
Familia's
replacement,
tree.
Saul.
Familia's. This
Hello.
is.
Open
I'm
the
your
door.
replacement,
Just open
Zahl.
the door.
Oh no.
Okay. See? Now
No. Oh, that's not.
now I'm
actually.
sad. I was just in heaven.
Oh
a
wait,
few
does that
minutes
mean I
ago.
can leave?
Yes.
Who? Permit. What?
Oh,
Would you like to?
Of course. I just
Oh.
kind of sit down here. It's very boring.
Can you leave your tree?
No,
Then how?
I don't know. You said I could.
Well,
did say that.
can you?
Can you move your
a
tree?
tree?
I would have, if I knew how.
I wonder if you could teleport a tree, because if it were in Greyhawk, it's always summer there.
I bet I know someone who might know.
I wonder if you could probably bring it to life.
Oh,
I don't have a wagon.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. Why are we standing at a
It's a
door?
theory.
we should see if this
Hey.
door will open, and then maybe I can
Yes.
message.
Everyone,
Blam,
if you want to back up, I can open it, so that
Hang
and
on.
just in case.
I'm busy.
It
Oh.
does dispel as you cast the spell.
Yes.
Thank you, Sean, for committing to your
Sorry.
bit.
Can we
Come
just
in.
teleport to the other side of it? I
We
don't.
don't know it's on the other side.
Yeah, but that's kind of a thing. Is like.
Well, no,
throwing
but
yourself at-
I don't. With safes, there's usually like way more space, and I don't want to. Listen, I'm very touchy about teleporting right now, so if we could just open the door.
Okay. It's gone
Want to
for
try
what,
Istus?
27 hours and something happened.
It always happens.
I'm gonna bang those letters into there.
Yeah.
Zan just kind of boop, 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 boop. What
ISTUS.
letters? ISTUS. As you do, you successfully
And
enter
my cake.
the correct god. Well done. You hit every clue in this
Yay.
massive house.
Yay!
coming through.
Fuck
Well
yeah,
done.
clipped straight through to the end game.
Dude,
You
we
guys
speed
are
ran this house.
Amazing.
You guys are killing
Speed
it.
ran the encounter.
We sequence break Josh's encounter.
But you do, as you put it in, with the two spells that seem to be warding it, deactivated, and the accurate code, you hear a... And the door pops
Fun.
out a little bit and seems now to be movable for you to be able to enter the safe. It is a very large, heavy metallic door, and it is like still... You can't see into the room. Like it's popped loose and can be moved, but it's still closed.
I'll grab it and throw all of my
Make an athletics check for me,
Alice
Zan.
system.
all of my
Okay.
Twinkie strength against it.
I will say that Zan roll
very
first, and then
heavy.
Sunshine, as you jump in, roll, but it's like a follow-up.
Okay.
This is telling me I have advantage on athletics. What's that coming from?
A lie,
Rogues.
probably.
Oh, it was something else.
A character choice.
That is my
It was
favorite.
to escape being
I
grappled.
rolled a natural 20. Minus
Hey!
1 is a 19.
Okay.
Natty
Okay.
20.
Oh,
Well,
never
it's still a
mind.
natty
Advantage.
20. So I will say, Sunshine, as you go, oh no, this isn't going to go well. Zan actually kind of gets it, and it already is opening as you kind of step in to help him get it
Perfect.
the rest of the way.
You're ripping
I
it
rolled
off
a
its
questioning
hinges.
20.
I am
Yeah.
genuinely surprised.
10
What was that
Straining.
button? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Questioning 20.
No problem for the two of you. Very well-built individuals.
Hell yeah.
And as you swing the vault door open, kicking the shit out of my puzzle, a room is revealed.
Ah,
Yay,
what?
rooms! I
There's
love
rooms back
rooms.
here.
What? I
love
didn't
rooms.
accidentally reveal this last time.
I didn't even
do
see
you
this
remember-
part.
do you
I didn't
remember-
see this part. Yeah.
That did happen.
I will sneak in
Thanks.
carefully.
You step in carefully. Okay.
Carefully.
We close it.
As
Give us a rule or else.
Nay rule, nay rule,
Already
nay rule.
90% of the
will
way
say-
down. Why are you doing this now?
they
Usually
will
it's the other way
fly in, not touching the ground or anything, and say, maybe I could have checked for another trap, but I'm sure it's fine if there's no alarm going off.
Yeah, we'll say that Zan kind of got the step in first as Sunshine kind of
Yeah.
follows in. You see Zan and then Sunshine, you see this large kind of red marking. It seems to be like a circular rune on the floor that is producing a faint glowing red light. And sitting in that red light, almost hovering and floating, is this rolled contract that seems to just kind of drift there. There are shelves, several deep, that are like 10 feet deep, running back to the walls to either side of you, that are just covered with various accoutrements and items.
Demi sticks her head in and goes, oh, there's books.
So I was walking in.
I believe
There
so.
are some
Are they? Nobody touched the red glowing thing.
There's books.
Can
Ooh, books is-
I?
What is that thing floating in the middle of the room?
Oh no.
It's
Can I? Yeah. Can I cast
My mouth's
find
watering.
traps again? Targeting
Your skeleton
specifically the red glowing thing around the.
The red glowing thing does appear to be abjurative in nature, and quite powerfully abjurative, as if there has been an extra layer of protection put around this scroll.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Can I just like take a look at those rules and confirm like this is the thing?
Yeah, make
I'm
an
looking
Arcana
for.
check for me,
Give me that. Arcana.
and I'll give you advantage because you've been in pursuit of this item.
That is a 19.
Ooh.
There is even on the exterior, not on the paper itself, but on the scrolling, infernal runes that do align with what you've been told the contract looks like. It would require you to open the thing to definitively determine, but it matches the description you've had based on seeing it from the exterior.
Interesting.
This is
That
deeply
circle-
abjurative.
Yeah, it does look like a bit of a problem. Wonder if we can just like throw a cloth over it.
I'm going to test something. I'm very sorry, Echo. I'm going to try and have it grab it and see what happens.
So, it's going to grab it, and where is it going to take it?
What do you, I mainly want to see if anything happens when its hand closes
So
around
as it closes around it, it's able to reach into the light, nothing seems to happen, and the Echo's hand does close around the scroll.
Oh, perfect.
Hi.
Has everybody stepped into the vault? Or where is everybody at?
I'm in the room.
I'm next to
Salvatore's
that
outside, I
bookcase.
think.
I'm a floor up.
Where are you actually?
I would have walked in. I would be standing in the doorway, seeing the scroll. That's about as far as I got.
You're standing in the doorway. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
haven't made my
have
decision.
a feeling that something will happen when I try to take this out.
It's very
Okay.
meta.
Exciting. Did you want
Would
to try
you
it?
like to back up?
Do we want to look around the room before we possibly destroy the room?
All right. The echo's just standing.
I want to look around the room and see what else is in here.
Make an
Yeah,
investigation check for me. Salvatore, you're fairly certain that May's spell will end any second now.
That
I say nothing.
is
Yeah, nobody has any of that context.
23 for
23.
investigation.
And anybody else who's looking around is welcome to do so as well. But Demi, a very good roll.
I'll take a second to look.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Feel like
If we're waiting,
Oh.
if we're doing this.
Also
still
go
there.
inside.
you'll step inside. Perfect. I love it.
You said it.
Investigation.
I
Investigate.
say oops as I walk inside and look for stuff.
Okay.
That is a 22
A 22.
for me.
An 8 for.
Because I'm confused as hell.
Yeah, you don't
That's
know
fair.
exactly why you're here.
For me also.
What was that?
22.
22. Okay, you guys are killing it. So I will say with those rolls, each one of you have specific things that, as you're looking through this, there are a bunch of books, records. Most of them are like family lineages. There are coin purses with very intentionally stacked funds. This does appear to be where they keep their wealth as well. Makes sense. But what really stands out to you,
Scroll.
Salvatore, as you are looking around, you do see a little kind of white pearl. But along its surface are very intricate scrollings. All along it. This is about the size of a pearl, but it is these intricate scrollings along it. Demi, there is a wind chime just hanging from the end of one of these that has a small little like play piece kind of hanging to the edge of it where you could hit upon the chime. And then there is this kind of wide metallic belt, Zan, as you're looking, that's sitting on one shelf in like a back corner in a box. And it is weird. It is almost entirely made of metal. There is no front clasp. It kind of fits around your waist and then sits on your hips. And there are these runes all along its length as you look at this.
Like a cummerbund. What do the runes say?
Or
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, Giant, and Thieves can't.
You actually are able to read and identify
very funny.
these runes as giant.
Oh.
there we go.
And it
It's
says,
thieves.
imbue the wearer with mine might.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That's
Hell yeah.
very
The
nice.
gauntlets of ogre power.
I think
If
I
any
think-
of you were hoping to get some things, I'm so sorry, Zahl. What were you saying?
I was gonna say I think Zahl at this point, because he has no clue. He's like, if people need stuff read, I can read any language. I'm very confused.
You can?
Yes. My mom's an
That must-
angel. It's a whole thing.
I can too. I read a lot.
Which one?
Archon,
And do I have a
Pistis,
helmet?
Sophia.
That's incredible. I would love
Yeah.
to ask you some questions about that. I think I have a few relics of hers.
Sorry. I literally, no lie, they can confirm this, just came back from like her court case up in the Celestial Plains. I was
What? You did, huh?
That's so interesting.
Guys,
How was
don't do
that?
this to me.
I knew where you were. I'm not sure
Yes.
Salvatore was paying
Yeah,
attention.
Probably
Absolutely
not.
not.
Oh, the
Well,
little
the-
man did announce where you were going.
The
Yeah.
little sphere.
Did you just think I left for a while?
Not ringing a bell.
Oh my. Anyway, yeah, no, we'll talk about it later. But I can read. She lets me read a lot of languages.
Have we decided these people are bad and we're taking things?
Yes.
Well, I will
Oh,
be
okay.
taking things.
And she's just gonna open the bag of holding. There you are. If anyone would like to put anything in it,
This makes you really strong, I think.
feel free to
If
drop
anybody
that.
wants it.
Drop that
You
in
can-
there. We can divide and conquer in a bit. She's also putting the wind chime in there.
Just
Cool.
throw it all in there.
Yeah. I'll
I
throw a pearl
love
in there, just
her.
like,
Oh, lovely. All right. Well,
Lands in there.
I'm gonna have to find that in a little bit. All right.
Alrighty.
Perfect.
So,
I close it.
Are you sure you want to be the person to take it out? I can try.
I am harder to kill than most. So,
I'm
Could
going
I
to stand
see
very
the
far
Well-
back in case of emergency. I'll be over here
Stand on the doorway.
in case of emergency. If anyone dies, let me know.
I suppose I can go tuck myself around the corner.
One of us should be able to,
Everybody
you know,
placed.
bring people back. So I'm going to be over here.
Or maybe I'll... I'm like worried that this door is going to be triggered somehow through the abjuration stuff.
I'd like to be right there.
Why is that?
So I'm actually gonna go back and
An alternative plan.
kneel.
We could, if you are comfortable, we could teleport out of here.
Can we?
This scroll. We could try.
I don't.
The big
As you
try.
begin to have this conversation, you can hear the telltale sounds of the doors unlocking and multiple individuals entering the structure.
Fuck.
Whoa, wait, what?
Make a
Pamidia, do you
break,
have
let's
any
go.
way to?
Oh, more people!
No, these are bad people.
The gardener is
You-
here.
You
Pamidia,
didn't know they were
Others.
approaching?
Pamidia, the gardener that cuts you down.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about doing anything about that?
What?
You should kill him.
Stopping it.
Kill him
Right
and then
now.
they would unearth my tree or burn it.
No.
Oh.
Not if there's no witnesses.
Okay. Roll persuasion.
Oh my
Nature's
that in-
fertilizer.
Salvatore fully
that
just made
advantage
this
real quick.
tree homicidal.
Mwah!
Oh my god.
It's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay. You watch
Wow.
her kind of consider it. You're not sure if she's going to act on it. You get the feeling she is trapped here, and they have confined her to this space. If she kills people, it could just get a lot worse for her. But she does genuinely consider your statement.
Pamidia, if we have
She
to
hadn't
leave, we
considered
could
murder.
come back.
Oh, sorry.
We could come back for you, I suppose.
Okay.
If we can. Did we close this door behind us, Josh? The one to her tree?
You did not.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, there are people coming down the stone stairs now.
Oh no!
These are short distances that they are moving. You can hear
Right.
footsteps.
I'm just gonna
So-
start over
three
there to
people-
close that door because it had a lock on it.
Okay. As you run over and look at this door, the way that this one worked was there were a series of numbers that you had to press, and the backside seems to reflect the exact same series. As you reach the door, you can see armed guards coming around the corner, and they look directly at you as you hit the buttons, and the door swings shut, sealing you in. And you hear them running towards the door now.
Pamidia,
Spicy.
don't give them the numbers.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
So we
That's
just
a
locked ourselves-
complication.
you just locked ourselves in,
We
yeah?
did, yes.
Okay.
For now, but at least we have time to
Open
figure
up!
out what's going on.
You can hear like a banging on this large stone weird door.
No. No.
Fair enough, we'll leave! No, I'm kidding.
She's just.
Where are we? This place is great.
Practical gods.
This place is great. You can get away with anything here.
You do
Take
hear,
some muffins
however,
on the way out.
that the gardener is beginning to move towards the door. It's
Oh.
out of the way, out of the way.
All right. I'm
you
going
make
to
us
trade
invisible?
places with my echo.
Oh, yeah.
If and when we teleport out of here so that we have this scroll.
Will it teleport with us?
If I'm holding on to it.
Oh.
Maybe.
Here's
Can
the
we teleport out of it?
I trade places with my echo.
Now,
I'm now holding onto the scroll.
you're holding the scroll, okay?
And I'm standing in the doorway.
Salvatore, do you
I'm
think we can get
going
out
to
of here?
wild
I'm
shape if you
moving.
teleport.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's clever. That's
Do we have teleport?
Yes.
Lovely.
From the sound of it, I have
You
teleport.
hear clink,
I
clink,
also have
clink,
teleport.
and
Oh,
the
there we
door
go.
begins to
got
open.
to go.
I was definitely have moved across as soon as
you're
I
having this
shut the
conversation,
door. I
will
would have.
say you can move across, but the
Thank
door is
you.
opening, and you hear as crossbow bolts chink.
I'm
It's
holding
opening.
wild
Well, no,
shape
we'll
for a
wall of force
teleport.
across that doorway.
Boom!
Hey!
And the crossbows pink right off the wall.
We'll be with you in a minute.
Thank you, Salvatore. Demi is like tripping over a tree roots. Like, thank you very much.
All right, what are we doing? Grab the scroll. Let's go.
Let's
Grab the
go.
scroll. Teleport
Let's
out of
try
here.
to leave. Pamidia, be careful.
Okay.
Teleport.
She just
It was
kind of
wonderful
watches
to meet
you.
you.
Sunshine.
I'm holding Thornback Raptor for when we get teleported, hoping to both absorb the scroll and eat some damage that might occur.
So you are going to be teleported with the scroll. So you're all coming back to this room. Tell me how this is going down. I'm not understanding.
Okay.
I believe. Are you going to try and remove your hand from the circle?
I'm going to wild shape, which will put anything I'm holding inside of me.
Okay.
But I'm holding that for when I see teleport begin to be cast.
Okay, so what happens if we teleport and it doesn't soak into your form?
Are you going to teleport us? I will wild shape now.
Go for it.
Yes, one of us will.
Have to.
I do it. I become a Thornback Raptor.
So, as you become a Thornback, your body begins to kind of retract and shift, the scroll moving with it, and as it hits the exterior of this red thing, it bounces back in, and that vaulted door snaps shut on you, cutting...
I'm in the doorway.
Okay, Zahl, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Crushed.
I was going to try to stop it.
The
I was
door?
gonna try to stop
Are you
it.
gonna okay, make an athletics check for me.
Wait, put on the belt first. Oh.
The one in the bag.
Instant tune!
I said athletic saving throw? Right?
Sorry, excuse
What's
me.
up?
A strength saving throw.
Okay. That's what it's like.
There's no such thing
what?
as the
Yeah, it's
I
just
said
like,
to
wait,
you.
what?
I
An
apologize.
instant saving.
Well, that's an 8. I was too
Okay.
confident, if I'm being honest.
Zal, this door is mechanized with incredible arcane force as it shunts back in. You are caught in it, buffered. I need you to roll a d6 for me. 1, 2, or 3 is going to put you on the outside. A 4, 5, 6 is going to put you on the inside, and I will tell you the damage you take in a moment.
Okay, so you said D6 though, right?
Yeah. So 4 and up will put you in the
6.
party. Okay, you do land on the inside, and I will roll your damage.
Bro, this door would be a bitch to slam your finger in.
Oh, yeah.
I was 100%.
Ooh,
I was-
Ow.
I was
Ah.
my thought was, and I stupidly forgot this, I was gonna go big, and I was gonna try to catch it with the strength of Ashi and Zahl. Two
It's
men in
moving
one body.
very, very quickly as it occurs. And you do take 46
Adam
points of
46?
Wow.
As
4 and
this
6?
is sheer
4 and the
metal closing on your arm. You feel bones break as you are knocked away.
Oh, buddy.
Okay.
Oh,
I,
fuck.
I turned back into myself as that clearly didn't work.
Ah.
And I
Salvator, any
cast-
ideas?
I think Zahl just looks at his arm and goes, "Fuck!"
It's like spaghetti right now.
It's like on the
Trigger
other
warning,
side of-
it's like spaghetti.
I feel like on the other side of the metal, all they hear is.
I just
Are you
say,
on the outside or did you get pushed
I'm with
in?
you.
I thought so, okay.
it's like, hey, the door can't close twice. Let's try it again.
Alright. Do you still have that stick that can detect magic cells?
I do.
Can you use
Salvatore
it on
inside
this?
with us?
Tap, 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 tap.
Who's with us right now? I'm so
Can
confused.
somebody fix his arm? I think he's gonna throw up.
He cast
We're doing important
Cure
things right
wounds.
now.
Fuck! I got it. I got it.
Yes, if it makes you feel
Magic.
better.
Zal, take 11
I got
points
it.
of
I put my own hand on my own arm and just do my light into my arm. I'm like, oh!
You already
that
got
was dumb.
11.
So you get
Oh,
11
sweet.
from Sunshine, and you get
Sorry, I have to roll it real quick. Ah!
Would I be able to figure out anything about this kind of warding? Anything about potentially ways to break it down? Can I just kind of scratch it out a little bit and maybe break the
make an
circle?
Arcana check for me. As you're looking at this, it
Great,
seems to just be
great.
this circular pylon with these runes on the inside, and Sunshine knows it's this abjurative frame that seems to be, you can pass through it, but the item itself doesn't want to seem to come out of it.
Does the rune seem to be the source of this enchantment?
On the interior, yes, it does.
Okay.
Reliable talent,
Sunshine
ability
would know
checks
that.
that lets you add your proficiency bonus 9 or lower as a 10. Okay, great. So that is a 17.
17. Adam, how much healing did you get just to reconcile?
15.
15
So I'm
from you,
almost
11
back
from
to.
Sunshine. So
Yeah, I'm almost back to full because I also had my 16.
the
from my-
bones knit back together. It's just bruising and so on and so forth.
Oh.
Ow. I got a 17 on that Arcana check.
So you are, as you're looking at this,
Okay.
as Sean just asked, again, there are these sort of runes on the base of this. that do seem to be glowing along with the casing itself. They're not familiar to you, but they do appear to be magical in nature.
Is it a language?
Should I stab it?
Like more like arcane.
If there's one thing I know how to do well, it's fuck everything up. So please give me some space.
Here we go.
And I'll just sort of like do some breathing exercises and then some quick flourishing motions.
Okay.
And on the last one, a green beam shoots out of my finger in this quick circle and disintegrates the circular runes.
Hell yeah.
Fucking hate this spell. There is.
Yeah.
Where are people standing as Salvatore does this? Salvatore, are you point blank?
next to
range?
I told them all to get behind me.
I was.
Okay.
Fully leaning against
Who
the
listens
door.
and who doesn't?
I'm here.
Everyone listens.
We just make a bowling alley for it.
We all know. We're like,
So, Salvatore, as you do this,
Oh no.
the Echo, Sunshine, and yourself, as the disintegration absolutely obliterates the base
I
of
would
this.
have been way up here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry. That's Zan. Zan,
Yucky.
Salvatore, Sunshine, Echo. As this base dissipates, there is a crack and a poof, as there is a release of arcane force that buffers into you. You are going to take a little bit of force damage here, not a ton. It's
A
not
little
like
tiny baby bit.
just a wee little bit. Give me a
Little
second.
tiny baby
Oh,
bit.
no,
I
little
was ready
baby
for
bit.
another
Say right
wee
now
baby
the
bit. It's
echo
46.
My arm!
Which one?
So you will take 18
Really?
points of force damage.
Oh,
Oh my
my
lordy lordy.
body!
As you are kind of knocked back, and a few of the items are kind of knocked off the shelf. There's like a vase that looks very expensive that kind of topples back and cracks.
That sounds right.
Pick up. I grab it again. Like, this didn't hurt last time.
Okay, you
Curses.
are good.
Too slow.
Lovely. I'll be leaving now.
Yes.
Are we going? Where would we like to go?
How many
Zan's
points of damage did it
house.
take? 14? I'm so sorry, I
believe
got
it was
confused.
18.
18.
Zen, give us one of your shoes.
Why?
Your shoes!
Anything,
Give us one of your shoes!
anything you have on your person. Please hand whatever. Something from
I-
your home.
I did take out a hanky from my chest
Ugh,
pocket.
Disgusting.
Why this?
Give me your shoe!
We need to
She
go.
grabs it and she grabs it and she casts teleport.
Okay. The wall of force is still up because nothing has broken concentration. on that.
I did detect magic, I think.
Oh, did you detect magic?
I also took damage.
Oh,
you can say
yeah.
either one of those took it down.
Okay, so we will say then you are now hearing people at the metal door, and the gardener does not seem to know that code.
I was gonna say this guy must really trust his gun.
So they're like
Hey, don't
messing
tell anybody.
with
I
it,
prayed to the
but
other
They don't
god.
seem to be able to get into the vault itself.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that.
She takes the handkerchief and casts teleport.
Okay, and you are aiming for Zan's house. Is that correct?
Mhm. With an object from there.
We are teleported up
With
Zan's
an object
nose.
from there.
Magic school bus.
You did spend the night there, sort of. Well, you spent some time
We-
there, not the night.
We spent
Yeah,
some
but we
time
have
there.
But you have the
item
associated
from
object.
Associated
So,
object, yeah.
Demi,
We just-
as you cast the spell, that blue undulating rhythmic circle manifests around your party, and all of a sudden you all feel yourself shift. And suddenly, Zan, you are standing in your study as the entire group of you, this light fades out around you.
I think she drops the handkerchief. It's just, okay, so next time maybe something like not
shoe, maybe.
unsanitary. No, the shoe was not better.
I was under
Where
pressure.
the
There was a
fuck
lot
are
happening. This is my
Absolutely fair.
apartment.
Why are there so many strings?
I can tell you about it if you want. I can.
just-
I have to find a place to start, but
Should we look
Don't.
and see if what we got was correct?
Yes,
Can
I-
Salvatore do that? I definitely want to just slowly.
I will kill all of you in your sleep.
Hello.
Can I see the scroll? I need to check.
You will see this after you bring us to Nehru.
Oh, right. Let's say it again. Nehru.
Ooh.
No.
Nehru.
Stop.
Nehru.
I just want to Nehru.
I just want to check it to make sure it's the right one.
Listen,
I am
if
not
you
gonna
don't bring us to
Sunshine.
Nehru,
Sunshine,
I'll
open
start.
it.
Hey,
I'm
real
gonna
quick.
look at it. Is there a seal on it, Josh?
I
So it
wasn't
is
here.
bound by this like wrap around it. It's like a
Someone's
fabric cloth
spine.
with some little sigils around it. They do appear to
I'll-
be like infernal in nature.
I'll touch the sigil to read it.
Oh.
I have a competent languages.
using your brain. It just seems to say contract around it in Infernal.
Devil shit.
Just contract.
Devil.
It's
Fine.
certainly an infernal contract.
Devil shit.
Fine.
That's a
That
metal
was a
as hell.
lot. That was a whole lot. We didn't even have to
Listen.
fight anyone. It was fine. Nobody died.
If we don't get to
Look at
Ross
Zal's busted ass arm.
yeah, my arm, which is fucking black and blue. I'm like, I showed up 20 minutes ago. I showed up fucking 20 minutes ago, and no one got hurt. Really?
And
Bring us
I
to
got a
Nehru.
splinter from that fucking altar, so this is
I don't-
bad for all of us.
Salvatore,
I'm
why?
sorry about your arm.
I will.
But this
Fine.
splinter
I will
really-
reach
Hey.
out in my mind and just be like, "These people want to talk to you."
I'd like to
Please.
talk to Nehru. I wasn't here for any deal. I'm confused.
They're
We
not going to
technically
go
haven't.
away, are they?
No,
Hey, rule.
no. I also
Hey.
kind of.
We're like children.
It's the daycare episode all over again.
I think if you just do what they want, maybe they'll go away.
Happily.
Yeah.
It's usually how it
I
works.
highly doubt that.
What?
I highly doubt that, but fine. Give me a moment. Stay where you
Okay.
are. As you kind of sit there, the silence kind of falling unless you begin to have a conversation.
Does anyone want some tea?
Oh,
Yes, please.
I would love that actually.
I will make a pot of hot water.
Poison me, it won't
You
work.
don't have tea?
Also,
It's
if you try,
for the tea.
Oh,
just so you know, if you try to poison me, it won't work. I just need to warn you of
I
that.
don't think that.
Why would I
going
try to poison you?
I don't know who this person is. I met them 20 minutes ago.
Well, we met them yesterday, and honestly, how's that any different than any other friend we've ever made? So, this
Very
is Anne.
true. But also,
We're
oh,
friends?
Yes.
Oh.
what?
Unless proven otherwise, I don't see why not.
I'm sorry. I'm just.
I feel very.
I got thrown into a weird situation where I got told we're doing a heist for you. You know, I'm very.
You seem
I'm
stressed.
sorry. It's
It's
been
okay.
a weird day. A lot of stuff has happened to me in the last 78
28
20
hours,
okay,
about.
28
Yes.
hours.
28 hours.
Okay,
Zol,
28.
you're clearly distraught and confused, so I'll ask it. Did you say you had things belonging to his mother?
Oh!
Likely.
Cool.
What?
I can probably find them. It'll take me a minute.
Thank you, yes.
I have a very thorough. There's a very thorough filing system.
I don't.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay. So, what does this look like, Dan? Tell me where
Zal-
you're going.
Zal
and
is
how
just-
you're...
is
Oh,
just
okay.
hands-
Yeah, what are we manifesting here, please?
So here's
big
what I'm
gun.
thinking. In one, so maybe there's another sort of room that's off from here. You know how apartments usually are. Maybe he's got like 3 kind of rooms. One of them where he sleeps. The other one is like a library. But he has like those shelves. That shelving that they have in like museums where there are big drawers that you pull out and there's just stuff in them. It's like that. And he has the whole thing with a rolly ladder. It's like this whole deal. And it does appear to be that there is a filing system of some sort. How it works, who the fuck knows? But he is going to scurry back to that back room, and you're welcome to follow if you'd like. Don't rearrange my pins! And
I
is
wouldn't
going
dream of it.
to climb up onto
Demi
ladder.
watches Salvatore.
and go see if he can find, I would
Salt.
say maybe like,
I take a Nexus pin and I just shift it 2 inches.
maybe it's like a little figurine? Maybe? Just a little...
Sure. So as you're kind of looking through your records, this is not like a well-worshipped deity in this space. So as you kind of, do you converse with Zahl regarding like iconography?
Oh yeah. I think that just as he's going and looking, he'll just be like spitting out. This was quite a few years ago, actually. I picked it up while I was looking for other things, but it's very interesting. And we'll start talking about his mom's worshippers. And
It's like
what I will say is, you didn't find any worshippers. You found this like in a little stock market.
Yeah.
And this is clearly this beautifully engraved like small statuette of a hawk with its wings spread.
Yeah.
Nice. Yep, that's I've seen that symbol a couple times. Kind of just.
Do
I
you
don't
have
know.
wings? Too?
If I cast a spell, I can have them. I can also become like part angel or part devil. That's
So you're quite certain this is Yuan-Ti made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, before it's like a reveal, and I think he pulls his armor because he doesn't have the jacket anymore, so he just pulls the armor a little bit to show the scales going up the back of his neck. He's like, "I am a Yuan-Ti," and
Yeah.
fanfare.
Yes.
Yeah, that stuff. Well, I mean, I'm technically a prince, so I don't know if there'd be fanfare, but I'm the Yuan-Ti prince. Don't worry about it.
Well, Your Highness, I have
No.
a very fine selection
Don't do that.
of
No.
Don't.
Zan,
You can just.
no.
Zahl is absolutely fine. That is
Or
the
any-
first prince I've ever. Wow, that's weird to be called Your Highness.
Or any sort of nickname that you come up with, like Salvator does, will do.
Of
No.
course, my lord.
No.
Oh.
Mm-mm. Don't
All
be
right.
dead.
What will we do?
We're on the same level here.
I'm
on a
in
ladder.
another room, correct?
If they're
I'm just
doing
like all of
this
you.
and we're like sitting, I think Demi is worried about Hermidia, but I don't know if she can message her. Can I? I'm so sorry, Sean. Can I send a message to Morton and ask if he knows how to to move a big tree?
Fucking Christ. You should apologize to Josh
It's the
because he has to
only-
tell me what Morton's up to.
It's the only person that she knows that might be able to move a big tree.
Morton, you and Balder Metz have basically been
Someone call Alec.
work
I'll
out
do it right now.
on
No.
the Tillenwald
Sorry,
Peninsula to kind of clean up your mess. We all know it's really the Brotherhood's mess, but you are doing your best to be a good citizen, as Morton tends to be, of the world, and are working to right some of the wrongs and put to rest properly some of the creatures that your group ended quite abruptly, which has involved a little bit of mucking about with the Shadowfell and a little bit of mucking about with the Prime Material Plane. You're actually just finishing that work up and are heading back towards Theodric Stead on the northern side of the Tillenwald Peninsula.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Look at that.
What timing?
Yeah, I just want to try and send to him. I guess since you just said he's not on another plane, it goes through.
It should go through.
Okay.
Morton, you're taking a rest on a rock, having just dropped cloud form because you're traveling.
Yeah. And what was the message? Sorry.
I've got to figure that out. 25 minutes.
I got you.
Morton, any idea on how to move a large tree belonging to a dryad? They're our newest friend in trouble.
Hey! Nice to hear from you. Move a tree. The easiest way to move a tree is if you give it legs. And it can move itself.
I think that might be the limit.
You can. Oh. Is that what? Okay.
You do recall he has done this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I did it
she
with two
suddenly
trees.
is like. Right. Nice to hear your voice. Do you think if I told you where, you could move a tree? I can't.
I love this speech so much.
Yeah. But would depend on where and how big it is. But I should be able to. Where is that again?
God, she's using her spells for this, but
Number
I love
3!
it. Yeah, she's using her spells, so it's fine. Oh gosh, what is the place where we were just in? What was the city?
Belston's Parsonage in Theodric's Stead.
How many words is that, Josh?
Belston's Parsonage in Theodric's Stead, 5.
5. She says that. Very far north. I might be able
Theodric's
to...
of the Pale, I'm sorry.
I was like, wait, isn't that in between?
We were just...
Okay, yeah.
My brain
It's all
did
good.
a poop.
An extra word. Deduct it.
It's fine. She says what that is. And then very far north, I think I could get you back there. It is under a house. Is that a problem?
Not usually where trees are. Sounds far.
She loves him so much.
I should be available soon. Gotta get Boulder back home. Pew, 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 pew.
Wonderful. Okay. She's not going to respond anymore to that, but cool.
Morton, you sit there for a while, and then...
I keep saying stuff. I'm like, I don't know if you sent me another one. Nope. I don't think so. All right. We should move.
You talking to yourself again there, Morton?
Hey, you okay? You feeling good?
I've got something in my throat.
No, we'll take care of that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We'll get you home.
I appreciate
I turn into a tuck, right? That's what they're called?
Okay, yeah. An
Wait, will you
Altuck,
take
but
a-
close. I
an
like
Altuck.
that. A
Oh,
tuk-tuk is a
sorry.
real thing, and it kind of does similar stuff, so...
I was thinking about the adventures of Tuk Tuk.
So, but an Altuck, yeah. So you turn into one, and Baldwin
Yeah.
climbs aboard, and whoa, away you go.
Mhm.
Okay.
I do a thing while Zahl and Zan are getting this item, and while Demi looks very lost in thought.
I'm definitely speaking out loud.
Oh, okay.
I'm fully being like,
all right, half of a conversation.
yeah.
Can I cast Detect Magic on this scroll?
Sure.
I do that.
Okay. It is all kinds of magic.
You get a resounding yes.
Like...
It's just a
There
yes
is
on an 8-ball.
possibly every school of magic imbued into this, which makes it a little difficult to ascertain exactly what is going on. It is like looking into the sun.
Only someone could identify it. Who do we know that could do that?
Who's offered? They're going to kind of look at Salvator and say, all right, I don't really want to hand this over until we know what it says, but I think breaking the seal might do something.
Ooh, open that shit.
Okay.
As you actually
I'm
open
still
it,
counting words.
it does not do anything. Breaking the seal seems to just open it. You're pretty sure that the seal has just been put on as a little extra accoutrement. As if, you know, like when somebody dresses up a beautiful artifact, and you're like, the historical significance of this is somewhat ruined by you doing this, but they did.
They have mending. I read it.
Okay, perfect. So, as you're reading this contract, it is lengthy. So it is going to take a while. So as you begin to sit down to do this, what you do see at the beginning is the name of the devil issuing the contract, and then the devil delivering the contract. The name Curiosity is the deliverer. Alugmesh is the devil managing the contract. as you continue to read at the beginning, there is a lot of technical jargon defining what is given by the recipient, the signer of the contract, to the infernal side of this agreement. And it's going to go for a while. So I'll give you that much right now as we see what's going on. But you're going to have to spend at least an hour reading through this thing to get the gist of what it actually does.
Okay.
Okay, so as you are, Zen, you are going through your shelf showing Zahl various artifacts. There are, like, now that you've got kind of like eagle coating with like gold and things like that, you have some other things. Some of them look like they might like align with that worship. The eagle isn't the most. There are other deities that use that iconography. The wings are very specific to this god, so. The spread wings, so you kind of pull some of that out and are just kind of going through your collection. I'll leave it up to Adam how enthused Zahl is at.
I think Zahl's interested. I definitely think at one point he like takes the spear off his back just to show Zan what that the Hebdomad spear looks like, and be like, this is called the Ostasenka. It was the device used to bind Sophia to this plane for a while, and
he'll snag it or just get real close.
There you go.
Depending on if you let go or not.
Yeah, I'd let you use it,
but he will just like right here, just looking it up and down. It's like sticks his nose to the like handle and just.
Okay, that has
It smells good.
I think
Have you smelled
that I haven't, because I'm the one wielding it currently, so that just means that my hands smell good.
Wow, this is incredible. You just carry this around with you. Oh,
it's my main
amazing.
weapon. I can like channel my magic through it. It's kind of nice.
Ooh.
But yeah, and he just kind of takes it back gingerly and puts it on his back again.
Zan, there is You've spent a lot of time handling ancient artifacts of power. There is that weight that is beyond the physical weight of this thing, but that weight of reality that you can almost sense as you hold this thing, as if there is importance to this object, that it's subtle, it's nuanced, it's not something that anybody else would really ascertain, but you've spent so much time with this. It may be in your head, you don't know, but there is that emotional weight to it as you get engage with this item.
Amazing.
Right.
He will very reluctantly let it go as you
pull
it back.
You know, we have a friend in Greyhawk that I feel like you'd be very good friends with.
It happens to be that I'm very interested in traveling to Greyhawk sometime soon.
Oh, who's that?
Just around.
Cool.
You want? Is there anything here that you want to take with you? I don't usually give things out, but you are a prince.
Oh God.
And you're very and you know, your mom, an angel, incredible. So, you know. And if you would take care of it, you have to take care of it. But
of course I would. But I'm all right. I happen to be able to talk to her pretty often, so it's okay. If you ever do find yourself in the Amedio jungle, let me know and I'll give you a tour.
Oh, wonderful.
If I'm there, hopefully I'm there. It's a whole thing.
Cool.
There's a few places you have not been.
I hope you go there someday.
Yeah. Well,
Sick.
But yeah. Right. So you.
As you're struggling, you hear at the door a knock, 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 like quite loudly.
Ooh, that's him. I'm gonna go.
He uses doors.
God's knock.
Zan moves so fast. It's insane. How quickly this nerd ass motherfucker can move.
What?
I got 40 feet of move speed.
boom, across the room.
And is gonna go pull that door open.
Okay.
Well, he's gonna check first. He'll check first because he's a little paranoid. Just leaning close, one big bottle cap, glass to the people, and then we'll step back.
Okay. And it is a very familiar figure to you that is standing on the other side of the door.
And a little sheepishly pull the door open.
Okay. Revealing to all of you a halfling, incredibly inconspicuous in attire, wearing clothes that appear to be comfortable, well-made, but in no way, shape, or form ostentatious. Hints of green and a black vest that kind of hangs over, and these black pleated pants. Simple brown shoes with a brown belt. The halfling kind of has this swept back, kind of dark brown hair, slightly bushy eyebrows, currently closing an umbrella and knocking it off, and there are remnants of snow on it. And he kind of hands it to Zan and says, "Thank you, appreciate it, Zan. All right. Right, so you're the ones then, huh? All right.
This is your dad?
No, this is Nerul.
You can call me Capish of Ogburg, please.
I'm sorry?
Capish. Capish is fine. Capish, yes.
Why Capish?
Stick that umbrella in my umbrella stand.
Why Zahl, Brienne?
Nice to...
A name is a name.
Close that door.
Sometimes it has weight, sometimes it doesn't. I prefer one without.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Sorry, my camera.
All good, bud. So, you want to talk to me, do you? Quite insistent, I hear.
Not really.
Oh, well...
I pull out the scroll.
My scroll?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm still reading that.
I got confused. I was like, no.
He kind of glances at the scroll and goes, "Son of a bitch. All right, give me a minute." And he kind of walks into the room, nodding at all of you, and kind of makes himself a spot at the table and sits down and says, "All right, come, sit." He does not touch the scroll, yeah.
Gotta go get that tea water.
Thank you, Zan. Appreciate it.
Bring it in. Yep, you're welcome.
Right. So, you lot have been up to all sorts of things, huh?
Yes.
Some of us more than others.
And you then were the one that's messing about with all the Nox stuff, I assume. Points at Salvator.
Oh, yes. Well.
Right.
Are you going to take this?
Just put it on the table for now.
No. I put it back in my hopes.
Fair enough. There is almost a slight look of relief as you take it away from him.
Okay.
He says, and you would be the Archon Celestial one. You work for that space alien, and you are
Demi.
The one who waterplane. Got it. All right. Wonderful.
What?
Charming.
Weird that no one associates me with the plane of air, but
why is that?
Yeah,
That
like-
everyone,
all
every
the time.
single time,
Maybe-
no matter what.
I apologize, but
Space
No
alien.
matter what.
there are two very big differences between you two.
Yes.
Yes, water.
One's a space frack.
No. Don't worry about it. Anyway, all right.
I'm going to worry about it. Now I'm going to worry about
Maybe
it.
you're like the princess of the water plane. That'd
This
be
is ridiculous.
Oh
This
my
is not
goodness.
all royalty.
You two could
My
unite the
hind-
kingdoms.
We
Stop.
could, but we're not going
Highnesses.
to.
Please stop.
Royal wedding. Oh,
Okay,
to
captain's
dream of.
fine.
Are
Captain's
you
fine.
going to take this scroll?
I'm
What
going to kill you.
details can you give me regarding the scroll?
Well, its former owner is now dust. You're welcome.
Oh.
I've given you a promotion
No. This is a horrible way to explain
by
that.
order of
It's not
Wejas.
wrong, though.
You've been instructed to take up this mantle.
Fuck. All right. Pull it out.
Oh, would I put the scroll on the table.
Salvator, I'm surprised at you.
I've been around you guys too long.
Yes, you have.
Unfortunate.
He still doesn't touch it, but he just kind of gazes at it for a minute. So, you're here to deliver the scroll. That's it?
Yes.
With you,
right.
yes.
Fair
Are you
enough
afraid
for
we're
me
here to
then.
do something else?
No, just seems quite simple, but I can honestly appreciate that. I am reluctant to take it, but I assume that I have to. So.
It's the air I got.
There's a lot of question in your voice. I was thinking you would... Is there like protocol or a procedure or, you know, in case of emergencies?
It's more kind of a gut feeling.
Oh.
What do you hi, Sophia one over here.
Yep. Zahl, I get it.
Cool, just making sure.
Salvator, Sunshine, Demi.
Holy
Nero.
shit.
Thank you.
Yep.
Fuck
Catfish.
Why do you not want to be called?
He
No, I
just
get
swears
it.
at
Never mind. No, but what happens after you take the scroll? Like, do you ascend to that position or something?
Unfortunately, likely. The intent is that I fill that void. But that leaves a void down here. I like my job here. I don't really want to do paperwork for the rest of my life, which is, unfortunately, the promotion I'm likely getting.
So you are still doing your job here?
As best I can, yes. Have been
I
for
did
the
too.
last few thousand years, despite it all being fucked up the ass.
Do you think that might make it more fucked up the ass?
Yes, but I'm assuming, based on the way the machine works, we just wants that door open, so that the astral sea isn't backed up the way it is.
Ooh.
Is that door
Oh,
the
that'll
same
patch
gate
the hole.
Nox is protecting?
Yes, we also kind of need to get in there.
Nox isn't protecting it, per se. He broke it.
Wait a minute. Think
Why,
about
he
it
broke
this
it
way.
and now he's stuck behind it?
Like when you
Of a
slam a door.
sort.
Could
But-
you tell us what did happen?
The door, let's say it's actually a door, right? It manifests in different ways for people. Let's say it is a door. That's a good analogy. I'm not going to fuck around. You lot know a lot.
Yeah.
The door itself is a means of people passing from the astral sea, which is the conveyance of the dead, over to be judged and then dissipated across the other planes. All right? The door broke when Nox started fucking with the machine of dead, specifically when he did what he did to Erigul. Erigul is the one who manages who goes through that door and why. I get him to the door.
Oh.
We just pushed Nox, I assume, I wasn't there for the fight, out of the plane that has control of all of that stuff. But in doing so, just added a little bit to the problem. It kind of froze everything up. Erigul's died. We just is all caught up trying to handle Nox, so nothing can move. We're in a sort of stasis. I've been doing my best to get people over to the astral sea. It's about what is within my power.
So, when you ascend, are people not going to go to the astral sea?
Well, my job is a little more complicated than that. Most souls find their way over there on their own accord. It's the ones that don't want to go that I deal with. Like your friend here, and he just points at Salvator.
What's up?
Oh.
There are a lot of folks that tend to linger through various means. Magical, spiritual, emotional. Right.
Gotcha.
I convince him. And barring that, I have to make him go.
You're a sort of ghost buster.
Never heard that one, but sure, people
Gonna
should call me like a shepherd.
Oh,
Oh.
I can
better.
add that.
That makes sense.
Ghost,
Ghost
shepherd.
Yeah.
Given that we just
All right.
given that we just want to
Gonna
do this
die, them
promotion,
ghosts.
I'm sorry, Sunshine, what was that?
given that we just intends to give you this promotion, is there any way of ascertaining who she expects to take your place? It seems like it might be Salvator, given that he was
Oh, absolutely
message.
fucking not. No way. That hand of his is essentially the end of the world.
What?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just
Could you repeat that?
Sort of drifted off into a power fantasy. What did you just say?
No.
You are, in part, imbued with the power of Nox. That's counterintuitive to the machine of death itself. Putting him in that position, Lord knows what would happen, but likely it'd make things worse.
Then why did she pick him as the messenger?
Well, I assume because he can get in and out of the space to talk to her.
Oh. Who would you put there? How did you get this job?
That's beyond me. How did I have no idea.
What?
And just has this oversight that no one has to... She hasn't picked anyone to fill this position.
Well,
if I had to wager, Just is doing her best to fix something that was put in place before most of us existed. Right?
I mean...
Somebody's freed her up to move. I assume that our friend here, and again he nods at Salvator, is the individual who did that.
Shows quite the initiative, don't you think?
Well done. But in doing so, right, she's likely attempting to fill some of the voids. I would wager she's making a gamble. But I haven't heard
know
for
somebody that
a couple thousand years.
We do know somebody that can fill that position who's pretty dedicated to Wejas.
Oh, you're thinking Mavanon?
We should kill Mavanon?
No, not kill Mavanon. No, I meant he would take the position of...
That kiss ass?
Oh.
Fair enough.
Tell me they're dating.
Oh, are they?
Can you really date a god?
Yes.
Maybe if you tried hard enough.
Well, fair enough. Look, he's always had a bit of a weird thing for him, right? But
it's canon now.
He's immortal.
Made it canon, Josh.
Oh my goodness.
Solid.
No,
Solid.
correct? He's immortal
This is
for now.
not the
What's
way
that?
I anticipated this conversation going.
Makes
It
sense.
never is.
What did you
Josh.
anticipate?
Well, I didn't expect the scroll.
Ah.
I knew you were faffing about with the Nox stuff, which I assumed was your reason for coming to talk to me.
Right.
Things like that, though, when he gestures at the scroll, they're hard to see, especially coming, which makes you lot all the more difficult to anticipate.
Makes sense.
This is a strange, random question. Were you aware every time one of us has passed away and had to be brought back? Do you become aware of something, or is that only when people refuse to go for a long period of time?
It's the refusal and certain spells that bend the rules. Again, all of this foundation was put in place very, very long ago, well before my time. It's been handed down from caretaker to caretaker for hundreds of thousands of years. Sometimes the inner workings get a little lost, right? But there are agreements, rules, the way the world works. Certain mortals live longer than others. All are supposed to pass, eventually. It's why, no offense to you, Salvator, but it's why this is a bit of a problem.
Why is that?
Your existence essentially spits in the face of the rules of reality.
Well, it's been spit in the face of for thousands of years. How is this any different?
I certainly agree with you. I'm not saying you're the first or the last. I'm saying that it tends to cause problems. Madness, insanity, cruelty, abuse. Individuals interested in that sort of thing tend to be quite problematic themselves as well. It's why when they usually pick gods, they pick people who don't want the job. Hence the fucking scroll sitting on my table.
I see.
Those who seek eternity. It's a little telling of their character. Not to say that they're terrible, necessarily. But they probably shouldn't be managing eternity.
What if they seek eternity for the right reason?
Well, if I ever meet one of those, then I will be proven wrong.
What if
I feel like because you're very close friends, Zahl's doing a very telling face of uh-oh.
What if they stumble ass backwards into eternity and like it?
Fell hands first. Fell hands first into it.
Sometimes that does happen. Those individuals can try to do their best, and I guess we'll see what happens.
If you don't want Mavanon taking your place, do you have anyone in mind who you feel could do the job?
Oh,
if you take this one,
it's not my choice. I'm sure we just will make sure that it's done. I apologize. I don't particularly,
Hey, Zan.
do you think? Sorry.
Yes.
I think you're about to be unemployed, and I'm really sorry.
I was going to ask. Are you leaving?
I have some things to tie up, but it's quite possible, yes.
Looks at the scroll. Looks at these chuckle fucks who have come into his life and moved his pins around and taken his employer from him.
I move when I move back.
Hey, you met me 40 minutes ago, and I did all of that. Just think about it.
Do you like sailing?
Very good tea.
Do you like do you like to travel?
You enjoy the Medio jungle?
I do. I travel. I travel all the time. That's
That
my
he does.
job.
I have a variety of different ships going different locations.
Yes, you could captain one of them going on a Yuan-Ti trading route.
Well,
I don't know what.
You've done right by me. As best you can. I'll make sure you're taken care of.
no.
That was a mob hit, straight up.
I guess but I'll just have to. I don't know what to say.
This will take some time, Zen, and I still need your help.
He looks like genuinely devastated.
Oh no!
Oh,
I've just been doing this for a long time.
what is this? What is your job title?
I guess sort of a de-acquisitions kind of situation.
That is honestly right about it. You hit the nail on the head.
Any time something comes up with what name are you using?
It's Capish today.
Capish. I will go and make it disappear. Or take it somewhere else where it can't be found.
She's like a good thief.
Were we going to be a thing that you
One of
made
the best.
disappear before you
No, I
realized how
believe
much of
the
a problem we
scroll.
were?
The scroll.
Oh.
By the way, what is this about? What does it have to do with you, Capish?
Oh,
Like,
That has
that's
nothing
just
to do
down the
with
scroll.
me.
That's just for me. I just wanted it.
Oh.
Genuinely.
So it was a lie.
So it wasn't something that shouldn't have been in that person's possession. It's just something you really wanted.
Salvator, don't say that like we haven't done that.
I'm just saying. It should
It's
have probably also
it
not
wasn't
been in their
related, but-
possession.
I needed to get in, and it was a good opportunity.
Sunshine goes back to reading it.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Chapter 3, Disemboweling.
slaying and torture.
I enjoy the idea of a scroll with chapter.
I
Doesn't
don't
seem to end.
What is happening?
I don't
Turning the scroll over.
kill people for the most part. It's mostly just making sure that they don't hold on to anything. You know, sometimes people will start to get a whiff and get into sort of altar building or anything else like that. It's just my job to tell them that they're wrong until they believe it, and or take away the thing that's making them think of Nero, just making it disappear.
Zan's a cleaner.
Yeah.
Oh,
That makes sense.
all right.
Which, and I did other things before that. That's how we, you know, that was how I met. That's how we met. So
Oh.
I can just go do the other stuff before that I was doing before. It just takes some getting used to, I guess. I have to
Did you
move
make
my
up
pin boards.
this bullshit about whatever they worship outside?
Oh,
Have you two? Did you
That
do
was
that?
just convenient.
Oh, all right.
Mortals do their own stupid shit. You just let
All
them
the
do
time,
it. Yeah.
right? Us immortals, we get it.
oh god.
Iridian isn't
Oh.
real,
Sorry,
but
Sean.
isn't
Yikes.
your
I'm not.
invention.
It's his reaction to you. I love you. You're perfect. Sorry. Matt.
On the same level.
Oh, just so Iridian isn't real, but isn't your invention.
No, yeah. Iridian's a crock of shite. I mean, if they believe in him long enough, might become
Oh.
real.
Ooh, interesting.
Kind of like everyone else.
Hmm.
Oh,
Except for me.
Yes, you're special.
It sounds like we just needs a secretary. Does she have?
Yes, I just gave them the new
That's-
position.
That's what
Yes, I
Erigol
believe.
does. Aye. Or
That's what
did.
you were about to do.
And that is what they're asking me to do.
Oh,
Why doesn't Zan take your position?
well, that's
not for me
a
to
that's a
decide.
lot to.
I'm just saying, I feel like that's the proper line of promotion, correct? Like, one person gets promoted and then the person behind them gets promoted. Like, that's.
I
I'm just saying.
suppose.
like to be the
The
death?
Grim Reaper, yes.
That's a
Davy
sort of cleaner
Jones.
position. That's a sort of thing.
Farrier of soul.
Is that
The foe of all
Allowed?
good, hater of life, bringer of darkness, king of all gloom, the reaper of flesh.
Do you have that on a shirt or something?
Is that a lot?
That's a
That's
few of them.
Oh,
is that allowed?
That's
I suppose
not for me to say.
we just will decide if it's you or someone else or her boyfriend.
Would be a good reason to travel.
Oh,
There it is.
Yes,
The
I
silver
imagine
lining.
the
Travel a
flight
lot.
benefits would be nice.
You could see the world.
But and a lot of death. Like,
That's true.
Yes, that's different than what we do most of the time.
I wish for him.
Oh, I've killed a lot of people.
See?
Oh, well,
Look at that. We're all monsters.
why are we like this?
I mean, I'm
I'll
already
just cry.
kind of. I'm already older than most folks around me. I've seen a little. I am an
How old
elf.
are you?
just remember, the moment you start wanting it,
Oh,
Oh,
you're already out of the running. I'm
Wow.
so sorry.
well then I suppose maybe Mabadon wouldn't be
I don't
perfect
think
for it either.
I don't think they were wanting it. I think they were just explaining like
I
they're
know,
capable of
just
it.
to clarify.
No, I was just I don't know.
This
It's
seems
just an
really
idea. I don't know
complicated.
how this works.
It's a conversation for a higher pay grade, says the god sitting at your dining room or your kitchen table.
Ah, well,
I'd be very willing to put in my resume.
We'll
It's that
discuss
willingness
it.
that'll get you in the end. Don't do it.
Uh,
Oh, I would hate to be a god.
But-
Grim Reaper, that shit's not for me. That's what you have to say, that kind of thing.
really.
Yes.
Right.
I just want to help.
Yes.
Right
Kind of
reason.
nods at you.
I think at that point Zahl looks at him and goes, "Right reason."
And you see him kind of wave his hand over the scroll of Erigol, and it dissipates into ash and disappears.
Oh,
Right.
You just pick it up.
Well, on behalf of the Pantheon of Death, I'm not going to touch it.
Just shows up in his mouth.
Yikes. That combo is
You
done.
joke, but that's literally like... binds you to silence. As he waves his hand over, you see as this thing dissipates to ashes. I thank you on behalf of the Pantheon of Death. I assume that you lot are involved in this business, which means I'll likely see you again soon. I do have some matters to take care of here on the Prime Material Planes, and you and I will talk.
Before you go, Capish,
Hey.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
I also have a question.
All right. Can I have another cup of tea?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Go make some more.
Could you tell me where MrAddup and his companions came from?
That is the scary thing. I cannot. None of us can.
Cannot tell or do not know?
We don't know. Which is a very good clarification.
Well then.
Demi, you had a question?
The weight just settles over the room.
Oh! Mine seems very silly now. Why are we different? Why does everyone keep associating me very specifically, and why does...
Your last name is literally Waters, though.
That was a literal name given to me by an orphanage.
Just
My
saying.
name means half water.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Got that.
Okay.
Wait, Adam, is that serious?
No.
Parker said that like 5 times.
No, that was Zahl. 100% just realizing that.
I was about to say.
I knew that.
Sean was like, do you listen?
What the fuck?
No, I don't listen to myself, Sean.
No, that's me.
Oh, okay, never mind.
If the manifestation of a Genasi is 1 in a million, you are 1 in a billion.
Thank you.
You should tell her why, maybe.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know that I want to deal with that revelation necessarily. It seems like it's something that is deeply personal.
She did just ask.
I'm sorry, did you just tell me you don't want to tell me because I might have an emotional reaction to it?
Yes!
How about you just say it?
Genasi, right? They're tethered to elemental forces. Sometimes they interact with a mortal or an individual from this plane, and Genasi is created. That's not the only way they're made. Sometimes, well, they're a temperamental lot. You're... How do I say this in a not hurtful way?
Uh-oh.
As he continues to talk, there's just more and more ice.
He's like getting more and more reluctant. He goes, "You are like a magical accident."
Oh no.
And then he starts sipping his tea loudly.
If it makes you feel any better, Demi, I was adopted, so I too seem to have been an accident of some kind, if it makes you feel
I
any
always
better.
assumed.
I like you.
Demi, if it makes you feel better, me and my twin brother were definitely also magical accidents, so...
I'm dead, so... That's like bingo.
I'm sorry. So you are telling me that I most likely do not and have never had parents?
The two Marid who were throwing spells at each other would likely be considered your parents.
When a
You
mommy
are
spell
from
and a
this
daddy
plane.
spell.
Just
When
I'm
Avada
sorry?
Kedavra
I'm
meets
sorry? I'm
expelling
sorry?
armies.
You are not from
Demi
this
Waters.
plane.
I'm not from this plane.
Right. Yes. At all. You don't belong here. Not to say that you can't make a home wherever you want it to be, but in regards to the rules of the universe, you're a denizen of the water plane.
Oh. Okay.
But like, which spells was they from?
Salvator's like, can I make?
I gotta be
How do
honest.
they
in
make a
my head,
person?
I can never. Now I imagine Harry Potter and Voldemort where they're like wands connect. It's just a baby comes out.
No, not with the visual effects they put on those spells. No.
I am not qualified to be delivering this information. There is a lot more to it than what I'm giving you, but essentially, I would say, how old are you? What, 30 some odd?
Excuse me?
I don't know.
He's not wrong though.
You're digging the hole that you're going to have to take her from.
Wrong.
I believe somewhere between 25 and 27. Somewhere in there.
So, probably
30?
Probably, if you go look back at the records, there's probably a really nasty storm 25 to 27 years ago.
Now the half water thing makes a lot more sense.
Stop talking.
I'm just saying.
We have some nice weather today, don't we?
It's actually never mind. Starts drinking his tea again.
Yes. What was with the umbrella?
Anyone
for
else?
snow?
Does anyone else have any questions? Go ahead.
The umbrella thing. I'm very curious. Why did you use it during snow?
To keep the snow off?
Never seen that before. It's very strange.
I'm weird.
Another.
Yes.
You could just tell that about Demi just by looking at her.
I don't see you as you see you.
Great.
You kind of see our life stories, I can tell.
Yeah, it's like a constant stream behind you.
Live
That's
stream.
ideal.
Like water.
Twitch.tv/welcome in.
That was good. Like you kind of.
Only Demi heard that.
I heard it. I said it. I was
What
like,
did I
that was
miss?
good. That was very good. I fully heard it.
So
You should have streamed.
so you're a spell?
No.
Hey,
She's a living, breathing individual.
Oh
Zahl-
yes,
She-
yes,
she
100%
truly
makes
is.
sense.
To
I
be
think
clear.
Zahl-
Sorry.
Zahl is standing behind Demi somewhere in the room, just going.
She
And then if Demi looks, he's like, "What's up?"
I can hear your hands moving.
What are you talking about?
Kabish, if you can see all of our life events, do you know where this came from? Can you see that?
kind of looks up and down. You mean the source of the source, or do you mean the scars?
I didn't always have stars floating around me.
Oh.
Well, that's a little trickier because it's connected to a deity.
Which
Man
one?
came in here and changed our lives.
He kind of
Are you talking about the
watches-
space alien?
He kind of leans in and stares at it, and he's like, again, looking at you. All of you were uniquely distinct and very obnoxious to stare at. It's like looking into the sun.
Thank you.
Every single
That's
one.
their name.
Not to disparage Zan, your history is very unique as well, but fate touches individuals differently.
At least you're not a spell.
You're a person.
I feel like I should apologize to Talvasaur.
Or my favorite spell.
No, Parker's gonna kill me.
Simulacrum.
Are you sure he can't die?
I for sure can. Let's be
This is why I didn't want to engage in this conversation. I should have kept my mouth shut. That's on me. Right. What happened to you is an emotionally fueled response of your own, powered by the touch of your god in response to another deity. I'm pretty sure Nox. Just given... It kind of like looks past you. Yeah, you've definitely been in contact with one of them artifacts, right?
I believe so.
Well, that's the best I can tell you. It blurs a lot around that sort of thing. I hope that helps.
It does, thank you.
Do Bims next. What are they, like a king or something?
What?
A king trapped in dragon form? A long-lost prince?
Is Bims here?
I'll snap him in if he's saying that. Just...
Please tell me this is anything.
This is Bims.
Bims! I don't know
Oh.
why I'm fucking doing this.
My...
I'm sorry. No.
He is a response to your existence, Demi.
I'm sorry?
I don't
That
think
makes
you're
sense.
understanding. You are a force of nature.
Okay.
A full queen right
Like
there.
an arcane force of nature.
Okay.
Oh,
The world changes around you. You're like a conflux.
Okay.
That was just a pseudo-dragon. Until
Yes.
it came in contact with you.
I just assumed that was how familiars work.
Ask him.
Absolutely
he points
not.
at Zahl. Yeah,
I am
or
so
Zahl.
proud.
Yeah.
I think when he points at me, I'm like, why would you? I'm the worst person to ask how magic works. It just has my whole life, and I
The
just
fact that you think it just happens is quite literally infuriating.
It does. Watch minor illusion. Just like opens his hand and a little
No, it's
version of
your mother, actually.
Is it though? Because why
Your
would
magic is your mother.
Watch your mouth.
Let's get knocked out.
I would wager you've experienced things like time bending around you and fate shifting and...
I can't teleport because I was an accident?
There is an element of randomness.
I'm so
in
sorry
that sort of
about
magic
that.
to begin with.
Salvator.
I feel like I should stop talking.
No, it's fine. Someone go get Oceanus. We need to figure this out.
I
Absolutely
can call him. I
not.
talked to him
You
earlier
leave him
today.
alone.
I did talk to him earlier today. He seems like he's doing quite well.
Do you know anything about Oceanus? Is he like secretly a
Stop.
giant demon or something?
No, just a regular dude.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, look at that. How does that look?
Yeah, what did you give it look like that, Demi? You feeling alright?
I'm contemplating my whole existence. Could you not?
Yes.
This
Hey,
is
this
why
is
I
me-
look.
hey.
All right, I'm gonna go. I've clearly. This is why gods don't talk.
can I
to
try and
mortals.
grab that scroll from Sunshine while they're all talking?
You can try my passive perception's at 28.
Okay.
All right.
Go for it.
So, are you doing the stealthily to begin with?
Yeah, for sure.
So roll
Sorry.
stealth for me.
Just
We should
Straight.
Look
Here we go.
over the corner. Zan's just signing the scroll in the corner.
that is
Fuck.
a 30.
Beats it.
30. Okay.
Fuck.
So, this sleight of hand check is going to be made with advantage because of stealth. But it is
Ooh.
still going to be contested because I'm not, just to equalize a little bit because this is a roll versus roll thing. So, Sunshine, you will be making a straight acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
An acrobatics check?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, wait. To do what?
To pull it back as they attempt to slip it from your hand.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, gotcha.
I didn't realize I was noticing that happening. Acrobatics, 17.
17.
28.
Suddenly, the scroll is kind of lifted from your hand as Zan.
I scurry over to the other side of the room. Thank you! I just want to look at it.
Okay, Zan starts reading it. Sunshine, the extent you've gotten through this is quite far. It does talk about what is given up and kind of provided, or, given up by the mortal in provision 4. It was beginning to touch upon a series of powers that would grant the user the ability to provide pacts and boons to individuals upon the mortal plane, fueled by infernal power.
I know what that's like.
The tattoos?
Somewhat different to that. Could manifest in multiple ways. Interesting. You didn't get to the very end of it, but it does seem to be some sort of contract of empowerment for those who sign it.
Yoink.
Okay. And as we reach this point, you see as Nerol is beginning to get up and look awkwardly at the amount of damage he's done, and there is an element of familiarity in that response to that, and he goes, right, yes, don't talk to mortals, don't talk to mortals, don't talk.
If we need to contact you again, how do we contact you?
I'll find you! And he just heads for the door.
Just keep saying his name.
You chant his name enough.
Okay.
Don't do
Please don't do that.
And he is so kerfuffled that he walks straight through the door and phases straight through it.
Ah!
And with that, we will go to break, my friend.
Oh!
We've been playing this whole time?
I know stay with us, guys. The Skull Splitter dice giveaway will be going on in a second. Exclamation point win will get you entered. For the month, we'll be drawing at the end of the month. Followers get 1 entry, subscribers get 2. That's for a month full of 100 dice provided by our friends at Skull Splitter. Check out that link. Keep in mind the hashtag ONSCC giveaway is also running. If you want to get in the running for a copy of One Night Strahd, digital copy, free, we'll be drawing at that at the end of the season as well, the last CC for the month. And a huge shout out to our friends at One Night Strahd. Go check out their products. Help them out. Make a purchase. Tell them we sent you. Okay, we'll be right back.
Bye.
It's an over 500-page rewrite and adaptation of the beloved 5th edition module Curse of Strahd, with enough twists and turns to keep even the most seasoned travelers of Barovia on their toes. It features new and newly adapted characters with new plots and romances, 2 major playthrough paths, streamlined encounters with flowcharts to help keep the game going through several hundred possible variations, and handcrafted handouts and passages on game theory to help DMs through the mists and beyond. One Night Strahd offers up to 2 concurrent parties a roguelike romp through several domains of dread to befriend or befoul those whose stories of hatred and heartbreak are doomed to repeat time and time again. Will it be you and your companions who heed the call of the Neon Madonna and break the cycle? Will you cast the Dreadlord of Barovia down from their throne? Inspired by some of the most popular horror media of the past 2 centuries, and with just as much collective game design and writing experience, One Night Strahd has something for every playgroup. Just remember, death is rarely the end in Barovia.
Good evening. It is I, Count Sponsula. I am here to tell you about some delicious deals. We have a very spooky sponsor for you just in time for the Halloween season. What's that? Our New Year sponsor just in time for 2022 is One Night Strahd. Research has shown that not most campaigns get to the end of their story. So the people at Hedra Group decided to make a Strahd adventure you could play in only a few short sessions or one big session. Just enough to sink your teeth into. With enough surprises and changes from the original source material to make you absolutely batty. I'm a bat now. Oh, this is crazy. Oh my god, so cool. This 600-page book comes complete with everything you will need, including handouts and flowcharts to follow this story. I lost my teeth. I found new ones. That's a lot to chew on. If you wish to have your own spooky adventures in this redesign of Strahd's famous campaign, oh, everyone loves Strahd, no one wants to play through Sponsula's campaign, then please check out this link in chat for some spooky adventure books. But now I must go. I am needed at an Arby's commercial down the street. Bye!
they can
Burn.
see
4.
the power
Jamaica.
Shows up on the CC.
Ooh, I want to take you. Come on.
Guys, we
Not
take what we
too
do very
fast.
seriously.
I
Something
really enjoy that I
slow.
didn't hear Button say "oh no," but I saw Button say "oh no."
I'm sorry, Button.
That does happen.
Hello,
Okay,
everyone.
so, my friends, we're back for more Conundrum Company Part 2. We left our players as a god awkwardly made their exit through the door, leaving the party
literally.
in a bit of a stunned silence. Sitting in Zan's small dining room in his brownstone townhome in the city of the Theocracy of the Pale, not Theodoricstead. So, have at it, my friends. You've received a whole lot of information in a whole lot of different areas. Sorry.
So anyway,
We're going to pretend that didn't happen. What are we doing next? Yes. What are we doing next? Now that we've done this task, what is our plan?
Sort of. Sunshine.
Oh, right. You wanted to go...
I literally have a pouch full of diamond dust, so I very much...
fix their memories.
Also, we're sitting in your
I
dining
deeply
room. I'm so
appreciate that,
sorry.
Yes. He has a scroll in his hand, so and
Right.
he's been kind of like
Yeah.
scanning over that.
Floating
It
off
is
the
going to
ground.
take you a while to get through this. Sunshine
Sunshine will
was-
tell him that.
Okay.
So it's interesting. I thought this might end up be some sort of empowering thing, much like Salvator's hand, but it appears more that you can present boons and pacts to others if you were to sign this. However, there's a great deal of things you'd
Like
have
a
to give up.
pyramid scheme?
I
Sort
did
of like a multi-level-
read.
Wow.
Like a 9-circle market.
Did I read? I read the consequences, the things that the
You were most of the way through it,
person
so
would have to give up.
I will say, like, if you guys kind of sit down together and you fill them in, like, you could spend the next 10 minutes or so, it's probably about 15 minutes, honestly. This is dense. As you unroll it, it is about this long and very fine print in Infernal.
This is just Dante's Inferno.
But
A
if
divine
you
comedy.
want to, then I will kind of... is there anything anyone else is doing in that time while these two are finishing?
I will bust out the items we found and identify them shits.
Okay.
I will get them from the bag of holding. I will hand...
So, a chime of opening is the wind chimes.
Ah.
Pearl of power is the pearl.
Oh.
And a belt of stone giant strength is the belt, which is the 23 modifier.
Specific.
Nice.
A 23?
Yeah.
Your strength goes up to 23.
It's not the 28, but it's up there.
I devour it for its strength, and I become ripped. No, I'm kidding.
They call you Jacked Vitor.
They call me names because how scrawny I am.
They call me Stacy.
They call me her.
That's not my name.
That's not my name.
Salvator.
My name's Hef.
Okay, so you are able to, just for
They call me Zahl.
They call me Sal. They call me Tor. They call me Zol. That's not my name.
Just for brevity's sake, it does take you about 30 minutes to do all three of them.
Yes.
But you do get those. About halfway through Salvator doing that, you guys finish the contract. Essentially what the contract boils down to is that you do make a contract with an infernal entity that grants you powers based on the powers you provide to others. The more contracts you spread throughout the world, the more powerful you become.
Fuck yeah, dog! Yes! Multi-level marketing, direct sales, bitch! I have been binge listening to a podcast about this for the past, 5 days. I've been prepping.
The devil's
I'd like to believe that was Zan fully in full saying that specific thing.
As you are looking at it.
Yeah, he has this podcast stone that he listens to every day.
As you are looking at this, these appear to be boons outside of your mortal or physical capabilities that grow based on. It's hard to explain the mechanics of this, but it is essentially similar to the Lich class that is dipped into.
Oh, gotcha. I signed it immediately.
This deeply powerful contract binds you to a fiendish entity that allows you to disseminate their power across the mortal realm and take a portion of that power for yourself.
Wow. And the entity is Alakmesh?
Yes, it seems to be so.
Was that that was something that I don't think I knew before.
That is correct. You did not know that.
Was that is there anything special and new about this? Different devil?
You had no idea what the contract was. You can make religion checks or arcana checks regarding that.
I would love that.
Do I know about this?
How much information has Sunshine and Zan shared? Or are you guys
I'm saying all of this aloud. I don't know. I know it's while he's identifying, so it's up to you.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be talking about it.
Saul would be interested, though.
I can't do it, you say?
I mean, I'll let you do it at disadvantage because you're trying
that's
to
fine.
concentrate on this.
I am focusing on something else.
I got a 22 for Arcana.
Parker, do you want to roll on it if Sunshine's sharing?
I think Demi is actively sitting next to Salvator, having taken the stuff out and just staring.
Oh
at them.
no!
A pearl. That's kind of like the.
Can I roll on it?
So here's what I'm going to say is that Sunshine and Zan both get straight rolls because you're kind of listening to Sunshine. Sherry, you can do it with disadvantage. Tell me what kind of way you're looking into this. Is it a religious way, an arcana way? How are you investigating this history, this devil?
I think Zahl's just trying to rack his brain to see if he's seen the name, because he did, like, when he first met Mother, like, studied religion and stuff. So I think he's trying to see if he's
Make a religion
heard
check for me
that name in any way.
And then our two individuals engaging with it. How'd you guys want to engage with it?
I went with religion.
Religion? Looking at from
I went at it with Arcana.
Arcana, okay. Advantage for both of you as you take a look.
Oh, sick.
15.
Oh, shit! Okay. That's a natural 20.
I keep the same roll I
Religion.
had before, so that was a 22.
22 and a natural 20?
Mm-hmm. For religion.
So,
And then I got a 15.
15. Zahl, this isn't a commonly known devilish figure. You're fairly certain of that because you've never heard of them. And you've engaged with a few texts here and there, given your background surrounding Celestials and Radiance. Sunshine, in your travels, you've engaged with various religious texts. This figure is referenced a few times as an individual who is attempting to spread their sway across the prime-material plane, but obviously cannot act upon it, and has come up with a more advanced version of fiendish contracts that allows them to spread agents out across the service rather than just giving abilities or wishes to people. With an arcana check, 22, somewhat similar to Sunshine's, what you get from there in regards to information, but more technical. So it speaks about this devilish figure, less about what they're doing on the mortal plane and more about their status within the 9 Hells of Bator.
Got it.
And they aren't a particularly powerful figure, but they are ambitious.
Okay.
Josh,
interesting.
are you telling me this devil
knowledge
created
is domain.
MLMs? Are you telling me that a devil created MLMs? Because that's the best thing ever. And
That feels right.
It feels very correct.
They're
It's
vile things, and
it's very funny to me that a devil was like, you know what? I got this idea and creates an MLM.
So,
Sunshine,
are there
with a
names
natural
on
20
there?
Oh, sorry. Just to add, because it's Sunshine on a natural 20. As you think back on it, curiosity is bound here. And they are references to the deliverer. It's almost like they failed in their duty to get somebody to sign the contract. And they can't return to the Hells until they've done so.
I was gonna ask if there are any names signed on this contract that ring a bell. Anybody important or anybody not important?
On the contract. Only one person can sign this one, so it's one contract per person.
Oh, okay. So
whoever signs
curiosity...
this contract is bound to this pact.
But then how do they get other people to sign contracts?
Multiple contracts.
They create their own sign.
So
they create their own contracts, like a multi-level marketing scheme.
So the way that this would work is this grants the signer much more powerful abilities to grant boons to other people, along the lines of what devils do on the prime material.
Yeah.
Okay.
It creates a middle management out of mortals.
Get it.
You
so those contracts
Hell's
have
power.
to. Well, yeah. What I'm thinking is, those contracts are also going to be damning others to hell. Then, correct?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, most likely.
They're sharing that. This is pretty evil.
Let's use it responsibly then.
I think.
No, this is yes. It's gonna stay here with me.
You should sign it.
I'm not going to do that.
Why not? Just a little bit. Not even your real name.
If you say write Zahl on there.
I didn't say that.
I have no interest. I'd
like to rewind to the last episode where you actually did say that.
You weren't there.
You don't know.
So
you're in heaven.
It's metagaming.
The person who signs this is bound to Alakmesh.
And it binds
what
other
way?
to them. It is a little vague on the details there. There appear to be physical manifestations of that power and detriments involved with this. Those are a commitment that if someone were to sign this, I would discuss with them as a dungeon master. Or to consider signing this, I would discuss with them as a dungeon master.
There is the thought that if someone were to sign this and then not damn other souls to hell, it would keep this devil from doing anything, any damage.
Well, unless somebody else already has... maybe there are more of these contracts.
Perhaps.
If Salvator signs it, would he have to go? Technically, he doesn't go anywhere because he doesn't ever go to that door the way that it's supposed to.
It requires mortality.
It requires a soul, I believe, yes.
Yep.
Oh, can't sign mine away if it's stuck in a jar.
Not even if you sign it with the right hand.
You're also pretty sure that if Zahl came within writing distance of that thing, it wouldn't bode well for anybody.
Want to see the contract?
Sure.
I don't know with your
No, it's in my hands.
Shoot.
I think we've already maybe made a mess of Ben's life enough. We can let him do what he wishes with the scroll.
I'm not going to sign it, but, it can also easily be achieved by just keeping it in a single place and not letting anyone sign it. And then nobody...
Some sort of safe vault so no one can get in on it.
Well...
The irony.
I think maybe we should all just say that we're not going to.
Yes, but it is literally a contract that requires that you collect more souls for hell.
Heaven's good for you.
It's dangerous by virtue of existing.
But it's cool. Could you...
Oh no, Demi found out where they're from. Now they're in the rebel phase.
But it's cool.
Demi?
Devils and shit.
It's a priceless artifact, and I am going to keep it.
I apparently still have a soul, so I
Wouldn't
think I'm
it
good.
still be priceless if there was a name on it? Wouldn't it make it more pricey?
Depends on the name. Get an autograph. Someone famous.
No.
Demi Waters.
No.
But then you're holding a signed contract from a devil, so wouldn't the value technically go up to being even more priceless?
I'm
I don't
not
know how
going to
artifacts
sign with
work.
a devil just because
Alright.
I figured out my life is... Never mind. We're not talking about it.
It's... Alright, we've agreed.
This is not the same as touching a skeleton and something happening to you like Salvator. This is an active choice to say, I am collecting souls for a devil. It is vile.
Also, you still end up going to
Yes.
hell. At the
Well.
end.
You never know.
No, we're all in agreement. No one's going to sign it.
Great.
I don't think
It's yours. It's staying with you.
I was going to say, I don't think hell could be cool. We don't know.
Could be.
I don't think it's cool.
I think canonically it's very warm.
That's not a bad thing.
You've heard that.
Also, heaven's pretty warm. I was just there.
Yes, tell us again.
It's actually the perfect.
I was just there. It was pretty warm.
Saul's a little summer boy.
I am a little summer boy.
No one's going to sign it. It's going to stay safe here in my collection.
Yes, agreed. But could we posit what would happen if we put Nerul's name on it?
No.
Literally nothing.
That's not a valid agreement.
It's also not how like agreements.
You just sign someone else's name and it's legally binding for them.
Yeah.
God,
That sounds like a contract to me.
Garen, wave chaser.
He kicks our ass the next time we see him.
Yeah.
His soul's
With hell
existence
power.
is also a little iffy. As you are deliberating, Zan, in your head, you do hear a familiar. Zan, one thing, probably pass this on to them. There's something very weird going on, or having had happened in the Great Kingdoms.
There's something weird having happened in the Great Kingdoms?
Sorry, words are hard. 3 to 4 weeks ago, thousands of souls manifested and then disappeared. Tens of thousands. You best give them that heads up.
Zan's eyes go black and a godly voice comes out of his mouth.
Oh no, they signed it!
Hey, assholes!
Yeah, that voice.
Just open my mouth like Stitch and Lilo and Stitch and just.
Hey, assholes!
You're on the record player.
Like the sound of the room gets muted and everything. We're all like on the edge of our seats. You hear, "Hey, assholes!"
Relay that information.
Epish. Disappeared or went to the ethereal plane?
Fuck it, he can hear you.
Yeah.
They didn't make it to the ethereal or the astral. At least, not that I can tell.
Josh, in our memory, how big was that city that we were in, the Pink Crystal Underground City, where all the souls went beep?
There were hundreds of thousands of people that lived in that city. But
Cool,
that
cool,
was
cool.
a very different
That was long.
location.
Yeah. Cool.
But an
3 to
excellent
4 weeks
clarifier
ago.
book. 3 to 4 weeks ago. Maybe
That's
a little
weird.
longer.
3 to 4 weeks ago. Were we
Where
around?
were we fucking shit up 3 or 4 weeks ago?
I believe you
We
were
might-
on the Prime Material. I can double check here.
Was that when we were at? Were we in the Crystal City at that point?
No, this would have been...
No, that was before we jumped months.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out if that was like right at the beginning of our
Oh.
showing up, or
Which would have? Well, that's when we went to the Crystal.
If
that's what I
that
think.
was their exodus out of the kingdom of Shar,
is
the Brotherhoods,
That's what I think.
tracks.
So the 17th of
And then
May.
they disappeared?
It would have been right about when you were leaving the time bubble.
so right when we showed up.
Give or take a few days on either end. Not a direct correlation there, but
Okay, close.
close.
Gotcha.
Oh, also in my head, there's a book that has a direct mention of you. It's somewhere in Greyhawk, I want to say. I saw it in Demi's mind library.
Oh, yeah.
Of course there fucking is. We're not going to get in there. But I tell you what, that fucker Mordenkainen was trying to spy on us, so I blinded his dumb bitch ass for the last 10 minutes.
Oh,
Wait, so he what?
wait. Wait,
Mordenkainen
like
was
now?
trying to
Like
stare
he's
through
trying
the
to spy
robe,
now?
Yeah, and Nerul gave him
with the connection.
feedback and got him locked in it.
Oh no.
Apparently, Mordenkainen's trying to spy on you, but
That happens.
That's
Yeah.
normal.
Stopped it.
Actually,
Every day.
that's
Oh.
pretty usual.
Wait, he stopped.
He feels very pleased with himself about that.
yeah, he stopped him. A little bit.
That's
Okay,
pretty cool.
Well,
cool. That's
right.
it. Thanks. Okay.
Thanks,
Are we
Cappy.
supposed to do something about the disappeared souls?
I'm looking into it myself. It's one of those issues I'd like to deal with, but it's disturbing, to say the least. That number of people, you don't see death like that unless it's warfare, but It doesn't line up with any battle.
So clarify it for me. They showed up and then left?
The souls manifested, popped onto his radar, so somebody died, or tens of thousands of people died, and usually they'd go elsewhere, and he is aware of that, but something got in the way.
So they just got vacuumed up.
Thousands of people died.
Luigi!
No. Tens of thousands of people died. Tens of thousands of people died.
A little vacuum.
Tens of thousands.
Thousands of people.
That's a
Do you
lot of
think it was
people.
Leomund?
Instantly. Like they had popped in.
Could they have died somewhere else? Do you handle every plane?
Just this one. That's kind of the point. Sorry.
Because didn't we know of like a mass exodus of elves onto a different sort of thing? Are
But
they
these
running
were
out of
people-
souls?
10,000 people died and then were sucked away.
Fully died.
Yes.
They were already living on this planet.
Recently
from
on
what he
this
said.
plane.
Should
They
we?
Big death.
And nothing, and no battle or anything happened there, despite the war.
Do you have a more
Big
kind of
location.
specific location than just half of the continent we travel on?
So it would have been somewhere in kind of the western edge of the Great Kingdoms. Not quite on the front with ID.
All right. So nowhere near the front.
Do
We should
you-
probably go in that area and check out, see if anyone's like, oh my god, thousands of people are dead because a meteor struck the Earth. And then we'll be like, oh, that's another dragon from space or something.
I was gonna ask if you wanted me to check it out. I don't know. I could go.
Actually,
I don't
that's
have
not a bad
anything to do
idea.
right now.
He's talking to you, I guess, so it is your sort of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, if I can go see what's going on there, and
Is that a dog, Sloan?
It is.
That's so
it
cute.
is.
It is.
Just
I'm
the
very
foot
happy
move.
about it.
Oh my god.
That's
Is that
so
a dog?
Sam, I can get you pretty close pretty quickly when you're ready.
Yeah. I guess that this would probably be goodbye unless you're planning on staying around for longer.
This place?
no rush.
Actually, quick question. Quick
Sorry,
question.
He's like, I don't mean to push out.
Where are we? I don't even know what city we're in. Like, I just.
Some
It was like-
Theocracy of the Pale.
Oh, we made it there. This place is like the one god place.
Yes, but that one god doesn't exist.
That's even funnier than I could imagine.
Absolutely
Very
hilarious.
odd.
Will it take a long time, or is it just probably take a little bit? Okay. Let me put this away. He's gonna go find. I'm sure he has some locked places to put things.
I will say that you do have like a chest of holding. Given your line of work, it makes complete sense.
Good.
Borrow mine, leave it in there, you know, if you want.
No. I'll go put it away in my little chest of holding. And then scurry on back, and he's got like a go bag.
He's already ready to go.
Of
Yeah.
course you
This
do.
isn't the first time. Yeah.
No. He's got a little go bag over his shoulder.
Right.
Yeah.
Do we
Is this
want to go
goodbye?
as well?
Are you?
Are
Do
we?
you want to
is
go
that-
by yourself?
I go by myself. I've done a lot of stuff like this before. Hopefully I
Yes,
don't get vaporized and vacuumed
This
up.
feels very.
Yes, but we need to know what
get
is
used to
happening
it.
there as well,
Dangerous.
correct?
Do you want to come with me?
Can we?
Sure. Should we go in
I
there?
kind of want to ask Josh what this is.
Sloan, are you willing to stay for another session if they go with you? If you guys decide this course of action, I'm not going to stop it. However,
I was trying to
that
figure
has
out, is this Sloan's out? Or is this, our next, maybe we go over
this
this
is
way?
a parting in the road where either Sloan may make their exit, or if you guys go along, if Sloan's willing to participate, then I don't fucking
Sloan's
care.
like, oh shit.
What am I doing next Saturday?
This
You
is
have like 3
D&D.
streams on Saturdays.
Yeah.
This is D&D, my friends. So,
Yeah.
Sloan, we're gonna meta this. If you are obligated to other things, tell the party, I'm fine, I've got it. If you want to come back, and this is organically where the party wants to go, have at it.
But no pressure, because we absolutely can go investigate something else.
Oh, yeah. It's not...
Yeah.
There's,
We gotta help Button.
We
out
got
with
a
those
bunch
dreams.
Yeah,
of
we gotta
other-
do the
At
soul
some
thing
point.
really bad. We really need
It's
to
never
do
gonna happen.
No, it has to happen because I want to know so badly.
Oh, now there's just so much pressure.
I
I think I can. I think I can handle it by myself.
All right.
Okay.
Unless,
All right. Cool.
You can.
unless you really, really want
No,
to.
no, no.
No,
Okay, so-
you're
I think
fine.
we just want to know what happened.
Well, then you can
Yes.
absolutely
I'll tell you, or
let us
Yes.
know.
Here, take my sin. Oh shit!
No, we
I left it.
left.
Does anyone
sorry.
someone give me their sending stone?
No.
No.
I'll send to you if you'd like, or I don't know.
Holy
Your
shit.
god can talk to.
it's
Because
not really my god. It's a weird
god adjacent
setup.
Friendship, a weird friendship.
lovely
when you guys have been
relationship
together for
dynamic.
years.
employer.
He's my
Your partner in
employer.
crime.
That too.
He's the person that I don't want to say
No?
stalked.
Oh.
No.
And
Dramatic pause there.
Zahl and Salvator in
God's
sync
a-
with love.
God, that's so strange. No judgment. No, we're good.
It's not like that. I literally just followed him until he couldn't stand it anymore, and then he gave
Sounds
me a
like-
job.
Awkward.
But anyway, yes, you will hear what happened, and you probably won't die.
Probably.
Well, that's good to hear.
Good luck. Let's get out of your house, I
do you want-
suppose.
Yeah, I should lock it.
Home.
Yes.
Right.
We can go home, right?
We can.
Oh, what are we talking about? So you can just message them with your little friend, your little money friend.
Well, I could send a little money.
Yes, we've got this covered. We'll send a little golden wisp of fart your way. They'll
I'm
just.
sorry.
I'm sorry. What do you want? To
I
call
don't
it?
know if we can learn anything from Zen
The
by
golden
sending him
sprinter.
things.
Well, why
The
don't
golden
we?
sprinter?
Yeah, because
I've never once heard you say that ever.
I've never said it before, but I didn't have a name for him
I
until
have
now.
another teleport. Where would you like to go?
Home.
What? Okay.
Golden
not?
sprinter.
Salt marsh?
Yeah, why
Or
not?
we could. I don't know. There might be people who want to go to Greyhawk or research, or I just was asking before I do anything.
I feel like home is the best place to, like, handle our business, kind of, get stuff done.
Take a nap.
Take a nap.
Sure.
I need to show you some really interesting stuff.
That was ominous. And
It's
specific.
not. It's not.
Okay. Well, then I suppose we'll go back to Saltmarsh.
Yes.
Zan, it's been lovely.
No.
The
Oh, no.
dog's running around in the
Bye.
The
background.
dog. Dog's like,
I was really hoping that they forgot to mute themselves on the CC, so I'd just be like, stop, what are you doing?
Stop. No!
Don't eat that! Hi, Sloan.
So,
We're going to teleport home.
where you go?
Lovely.
Okay.
We'll be in touch. We're going to teleport home.
Yes.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yes, good luck.
Stay safe.
Thanks.
If you have
You'll
any
hear from me.
questions about my mom, let me know.
I would actually love, and then he's gonna disappear in a puff of Nirrel's magic.
Okay.
Just peace out.
As I pull a scroll out of my bag, like, take this. All right.
I think that actually it's probably like Nirrel hears him get started, and it's just like, no.
And you feel yourself kind of grabbed, and then the next minute you are walking out of an alleyway, actually a little further down in the Theocracy of the Pale, and Nerul is walking along beside you, but he's wearing like a long traveling cloak. He says, I think I tag along with you for this one, all right?
Road trip! Yes!
Here we go. And as you step forward together, you like pass through again this puff of dark cloud and are ejected out across towards the Great Kingdom.
Your first soul ferrying. This is going to be so fun for you.
This is gonna be fun. Yay!
Party, you are left in an unlocked house of somebody else.
Oh no. My house is gonna get locked.
I'm gonna go lock the front door.
I'm gonna
go rummage through their things.
No, Salvatore.
I'm kidding. I just feel like they can hear me somehow, and I thought that would get them mad.
Fucking bear. Don't touch my stuff.
Nerul.
Don't. Oh no.
The halfling.
Okay. Well, let's just go ahead.
In outrage.
I know it's the fucking Dragonborn.
Through the teleport, just
Let's lock the door and we'll.
Oh, that mother!
Teleport home.
Okay.
We
So
teleport to
it is easy enough to lock the door from the inside, and Demi, obviously, your magic, you are readily able to get folks back to Conundrum Isle.
Mm-hmm.
And so you do so.
Yes.
Okay. You
For the
feel-
teleportation circle.
Oh,
There.
The harmonic
All right.
magics around you spin up under your control like a force of nature, and you are pulled across time and space and step out within the teleportation circle at Conundrum Company. Or not Conundrum Isle, but nearby. There is, of course, because fate and Deus Ex Machina, a little rowboat right on the isle, if you so see fit.
Yeah.
That rowboat keeps showing up here every time we're here.
Yes.
What does it mean?
It's a little suspicious. I can't.
I begin voraciously inspecting the rowboat.
The voice of Agrax comes through. I'm so... No, I'm kidding.
I know who you are now. It doesn't work anymore.
It doesn't work. It is a rowboat. Find a rowboat.
Hey, I fly across the water.
Yeah.
Wow. I also fly. I cast fly on Sunshine.
Okay.
I fly.
Sunshine flies with their flying broom in hand.
I was just gonna, I was gonna
just put it back on their back after it gets cast on them. Well,
I'm
thank you
sorry,
very
I
much,
feel like
Zahl.
being useful.
Adam has to get 3 people every time he casts.
Yeah, I'm like, like, I know you can do it yourself.
No, I appreciate it.
Of course.
We fly to the
Right.
mainland.
Okay.
Fly home.
It is getting closer to kind of the early evening. There is a fair amount of snow on the ground here now. It's kind of been building up slowly, some of it fresh, some of it a little bit older, as you make your way towards Conundrum Isle. Setting down on the island itself, you are greeted warmly by Plum and Lila. Well, you know what I mean with Lila.
Yeah.
But there is... kindness there as you are ushered into your home on Conundrum Isle.
Hell yeah.
Hey Josh, I'd like to do something very specific.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go up to my room and spend an hour casting a spell.
Okay. What spell
You
you
know
cast?
what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing.
You're gonna have to message me.
Message.
It's the thing that I just
No,
got for.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Being in space so long.
Yep.
Got it. Yes.
Just tell me when the hour is up.
Space spell. Okay. I will. Anybody else? Zahl says hello to everybody and then disappears up to his room.
Didn't he have something to tell us?
I thought we were supposed to help Sunshine.
I'm so confused.
Like I said,
Didn't
it'll
he
never
say
happen.
He said to come here. He said
Because
to
I'm not
come.
going to be wrong.
Well, and also we have, I don't know, 3.5 weeks before we have to be anywhere else. It'll happen. I just want to know why he said specifically for us to come here because he had something to show us and then he ran off.
My
Did he
guess
say
is there
that?
will be a dramatic
Yes.
entrance.
I love the fact that you don't listen. Did he actually say those words? Exactly those words.
No,
Was I sleeping for the last 2 days? What happened?
no.
When did he get back?
Well,
All right.
Where did he go?
to his room.
Oh. He said he went to heaven. We'll figure it out later.
No, I meant now, not yesterday.
You know what I says?
Salvatore, you return to the hidden room down in the basement.
What up, Bap?
Oh no! Yeah.
It's bigger.
Holy
Oh,
shit! That is Eldritch. Fucking horror. All right. I see you filled in more of the water with dirt. Yep. I love what you're doing with the place.
Expanding outwards, there's like this weird groove dam that is below the water surface and dangerously ready to flood. That he's just been shifting towards the like water hole.
Sunshine pops down to the basement too. Bep, are you still painting?
I like gestures at the stone wall, and there's a mural of all of you standing there.
Oh,
it's not very
So
well
sweet.
done, but it's there.
it's our
No,
version
he's
of
maybe-
putting
we
a
really
kid
need to get
drawing
him
on
back
a fridge.
This is his refrigerator.
Yeah.
Some of it's gotten on the door a little bit, the harmonic door, but it works.
he's just eating the rocks.
You
Really
don't know
need
what
to
he
get him
eats.
back.
We've
Oh,
seen
wait,
him
you've
eat stuff.
seen-
He grabbed a rat and like dissolved it or
He
something.
eats some of the carrion. Yeah. He kind of waves at you, Sunshine.
There.
He's
I
getting
don't
really
know where he
big.
came from. Where did he come from? Not here.
I think we found him underground. I think you were there for it, weren't you? No,
Nope.
that was Peach.
I think we should get him back.
Get
He's
him back.
getting a little big for this space.
That's. Well, we need the key. Oof.
What?
Not the day,
You know,
Sean.
Sunshine.
Not
I
the
think
day.
you're right.
Not the day.
I think we need to get back home.
All right.
You always have the best ideas. But first
Thank you
things
so much.
first. I will not be made a liar. Not by anyone else, only by myself. So, we are going to do whatever the thing is that you and Zahl have been planning to do for a while. Get all that taken care of first.
Oh, I think he's busy.
Well, he'll get over it. And then,
What are you doing?
I'm casting a spell.
Oh,
we're going to take Bap home.
Right? Very lovely.
Love this idea. It's good. You'll love the Underdark. It's
Oh.
much darker.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
You're from a different plane.
He makes a lot of non-committal gestures.
Yeah. Do you have anything? Bap count as something from the plane to teleport.
I don't think it works with living things. But his stuff he brought with him, I think he had a spear. We could use that.
Oh.
Although you can't teleport to different planes, so we will need that
that's
key.
right.
Oh, that's so difficult. Oh, well,
Parker's gonna kill you.
I'm trying to find another way. It's not working. Oh.
Get another level or so. You'll figure it out.
Bring Morton back. That also works.
Yeah.
Get me one level higher. That also works.
Oh.
Okay.
Why? Oh, gotcha.
Okay. As you were having this conversation, Demi, anything you want to do?
I mean, I think she walks in and they say hi to Lila and Plum because it's polite, and then her friends go in different directions, and she just walks to her room. She's like, "Okay, all right." I think she'll just sit in her room and start writing in her journal. She's got BIMs out. She's had them out since Nayrul.
After about 10 minutes, you will hear a kind of sharp knock at your door.
Right, should have seen this coming. Yeah, that'd be funny. She opens the door.
And it is Lila who is standing there. Are you alright?
There you go.
You seem a little off.
Well, if I say no,
Then you're lying to me.
well, yes.
You're
and
not
then
obligated to talk.
say that.
I'm here. if you want it. If not, you know.
I mean, it's well, we've talked. Well, okay. Do you want to come in?
Yes.
Sure.
For the first time, your mom is being a little bit awkward.
Yeah. I don't exactly know how to explain what I'm upset about. I'm not even entirely sure if I'm... Well, I don't know if I'm upset? We met a god today. Again.
Oh. As one does.
Yes, well, as we do, apparently. Yes. And right, and he looked at me and could tell that So, like, you know how Plum had Peach?
Yes.
That is
I've heard that story way too many times now.
I'm sure you have. Well, apparently, that is not at all how I happened.
What do you mean?
I don't have parents. And she's like,
she looks
I think at that point,
a little hurt at that, but she's like,
no.
Oh, no, I understand. I'm sorry. No,
okay, right. So,
I'm catching up.
Okay, I think she just starts walking in circles around her room.
She like quietly sits down and just follows you with her head.
I am
Do you want some tea?
No.
Okay.
I want answers. I am apparently the result of possibly a very strong storm caused by two people recklessly throwing spells at each other, which I suppose is not entirely different than how half the kids at the orphanage ended up there, but it is very different in a different way.
She's not laughing at you, obviously. This is fantastic.
I am a force of nature. And not in the, like, metaphorical sense. In, like, my magic is... I exist because somebody was reckless with magic? Apparently I'm not even supposed to be here. I wonder if I get banished where I go. I'm not going to tell Salvator that. If he hasn't thought about it, I don't want him to do it to me. I don't want to figure it out that way. So anyway, that's, today I found out I was a magical accident. Which I suppose is just the spicy version of other orphans.
I'm not well equipped for this sort of conversation that I realize I've put myself into. But Demi...
I think Demi at some point, like as soon as she's finished talking, just like threw herself on the bed and is doing like the teenager like half off the bed, her hair all off, just like looking upside down at Lila. Just very done. The hair has not stopped moving.
Yeah, it's typically Lila is like sitting kind of straight backed, and as she kind of gets halfway through that sentence, she kind of stops and gets up and does probably the most motherly thing you've ever seen her do. And she sits down on the bed next to you and kind of puts a hand on your shoulder. It's not this wild embrace. But you know this person. And there's a lot of meaning conveyed as she kind of sits there. I don't want to diminish how painful or difficult that this concept is to contend with. I just want you to know that you have a family and people who love you for what you are, and I'm sure you know that. And as a captain, home has always been where I made home. I belong where I choose to belong. And no one can tell me otherwise. God or not, they can be damned.
Yeah. I suppose it doesn't change anything, really.
If it means something to you, it does change things.
Well, it
and
doesn't
I can respect
change. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't change anything. It's just, I suppose when I was little, you think someone's coming for you, and no one does when you're stuck there. And, and then you came, and I have my own family, and that's fine now. I suppose it's just a little part of me that realizes no one was ever coming.
I am so sorry. And she kind of awkwardly, scoops you up and hugs you.
Oh.
It's a little stiff. I can't imagine what that feels like. But you are important to very many people now. And I would wager anybody in this household or many others would come for you at the drop of a pin. So, I don't know. I'm probably not helping. But
I don't think she says anything. I think Debbie just holds on tighter and puts her head in her chest and just starts to cry. Doesn't say anything. Just stays there.
She just kind of holds you.
And she'll stay there probably until Lila decides she's done or until Zahl is done.
I would wager, being now that she's committed her obstinance to this and staying with you, you are there until Zahl starts making exclamations or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
There. Also wanting to comfort you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, an hour passes unless the basement folks get up to any other chaos.
Oh God! Don't give me that option.
Yeah, that's a dangerous
game.
game.
No. I say go for it. Unless
Sunshine's gonna go to Plum really fast.
Hello.
Hey there. I'm sorry to bother you.
Not a problem.
Quick question about this lot. Do you know all of their birthdays?
Yes, I made Peach tell me. Wait, no. Peach didn't know all of them, because they're kind of cagey sometimes.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Salvator certainly not. Actually,
no.
I don't know any of their birthdays.
That's fine.
She might know.
Might be the case.
Demi.
Oh no, she knows Demi's because of the party
because
just
of the
occurred.
party.
Yes. I'm sorry, Parker. Thank you for the reminder.
She does not know Zahl's. It's also told them.
Don't know Zahl's, don't know Salvator's. Demi's just happened recently. And you were there.
Yes.
Well,
Thank you so
we
much.
missed it, but then we had it.
Yes. It was a whole thing with time.
Yes.
When is your birthday? I'm sorry, Josh.
It will
Is it
be
on the wiki? Check the
4
wiki.
months
Wiki.
from now.
Wikipedia.
Check it.
Alrighty. Good to know.
Get on the Twiki.
Look forward to celebrating it.
Yes.
I won't bother you any longer. I just wanted to see if I could get around asking them and do a surprise.
Oh no.
Yes.
It won't happen.
Good luck, and let me, know if you find out.
I'll do my best.
You might try.
That's all they wanted to do.
Oh, Peach did. You might try Morton. No, I don't think any of them know.
Alright.
Morton would be the first person they tell, but the last person to remember.
Yeah.
Right.
And we love that about him.
Part of his beauty.
He's gonna show up a week from now when you guys are on the other side of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys,
We're gonna move a tree.
Knock on the door.
I'm gonna move a tree for you.
Hello?
He's gonna get arrested.
I've been contacted to move a tree. I don't know, I keep hearing about this one god, but I'm pretty sure there's like 27.
They told me Theodric's Stead. Do you know where that is? Sorry, Josh.
Thank you very much.
Of course. I wish I was more help there. You'd think
No,
I would
it's
be.
all right. I'm really just I'm trying to learn things before Zahl reveals whatever it is he's going to reveal. I think it's been about an hour.
It has almost been exactly an hour. Zahl, Adam.
Yeah. I finished casting Find Familiar, and I choose the form of a human.
What?
So Ashi is now a human.
Like a small,
Like a full-size
5-inch human?
A full-size
male who looks very close to Zahl in appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Who is bound to your service?
That was his option. He wanted that. He was, and I think immediately Zahl wraps his arms around his brother for the first time and just hugs him and cries, and fully is in tears.
He kind of returns the embrace and then slowly begins to.
Right.
I don't think I can do all the things you want me to do.
No, I definitely think that took like a lot out of me that I wasn't expecting, but I figured this would be a fun way to celebrate at least being home for the first time in a while.
I feel tall.
That's because you're about the same size as me. I'm 6. What?
I can't go invisible.
Nope, you can't. I don't think you can.
I can't fly.
Can't fly either. Nope, you lost a lot of that. That was my
Please tell me he has
choice.
clothes on.
He is clothed, yeah, we'll say.
I was like, please tell me he has clothes because this is weird.
Everything becomes a lot weirder.
Look through me.
Y'all never hug your naked bros?
Come on, your brothers are just, give them hugs.
Your
Come on.
mom's a hug.
No.
Not the first
Butt
time
ass
we meet.
naked.
No.
I look through my eyes.
I can't do that. I don't think it. I don't think I get the same link as we usually have because this is taking a lot more energy. From what I understood, from at least what I was kind of explained to really quickly.
Weird.
Yeah, you're like autonomous. You have your own thoughts and feelings. I don't. Are you punching things now?
There. Leave me alone.
Okay.
It immediately becomes a brother dynamic.
All right.
Oh, I can sass you even more.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
It's never stopped him.
Right. Welcome back. This is all I can say.
Thank you, Zahl.
Of course. I
Now
figured
we have
since
to
we're
save
home.
the world.
Yeah. I figured since we were home, this would be a good form for you to take, have autonomy, choice, all that stuff if you want to do things that you want to do. If we go back out, or when we go back out, maybe pick something that you can hide in easier or get around easier. But once we're finished with everything, I figured...
I get to choose?
Sure. You let me know.
We're going to use so much incense.
As much as I have available to me, which isn't a ton right now.
Get more! Hey, everybody! I'm a real boy!
Why is there a man coming out?
Thank God
This
I'm in the
room?
basement.
I'm only down the
I would
stairs.
counterspell the shit out of you if you try to any of it.
Hi.
There's a real boy in our house.
Right. Hi. Yep. This was the thing I needed to show.
A man coming out of your room?
It's Ashi.
Hello.
What?
Oh my goodness.
I kind of won my mom's court case in like the best way possible.
Oh, well, oh, he's taller than me.
Fiddle off.
How did you?
Yeah, the
did
devil went
Josh
down to
tell
murder.
you?
Who gave me the idea?
Josh.
Welcome in, Ashi.
Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, you're
I-
shorter now.
Well,
Yes.
I have always
Look
been
at
this short.
No, I
Good
So, about the court case, where's
Yes.
Salvator?
You'll never believe what I just saw.
I'll go get him.
Strangest thing.
Strangest
Okay.
thing.
I watched Bap strangle a bird and then dissolve it into his hand.
What?
Nothing will top today.
Well,
Hey,
Hello.
Salvator, this is
Who's
Ashi.
this? What,
It's
what
Ashi.
is this?
Ashi,
No, you're
my
not.
brother.
I'm up.
It is.
You're taller.
I-
You've done something with your hair.
Thank
oh,
you.
Salvatore.
And you're a person. Hang on.
And that.
I'm getting there. What is this? Illusion? I just touch him.
Physical flesh. Quite frail human flesh.
How did you do this?
Pulling on upstairs because I won my mom's court case.
Does she have any more legal battles? She needs one. This seems useful.
I was gonna say,
How to create life.
I think he was
I just-
already
just
here.
okay, but no, I needed to talk to you all about the court case, but I wanted to introduce you properly to Ashi first. So that was admittedly extremely boring. There was a lot of legal stuff. I guess they're kind of my sibling, the parent sibling.
Is that the question?
I guess they are, because it's weird, because I don't know how angels work with each other. Like, if they're never mind.
What?
Was in
Yeah,
charge.
family relations, very hard.
I'm sorry. We know about the thing today. It was weird. I'm sorry. I
I'm not
can't.
talking about it.
Okay.
Oh, she?
He can give
You're
you
a
hugs.
whole person now.
Yeah.
No,
He's
it's okay.
But
She hugs him. Okay.
essentially, we talked. They asked what we wanted on the prime material plane. So I asked for a couple of things. Ashi was one. To help fix some stuff in the future is another. And possibly a favor at some point. I don't know what exactly I'm getting out of this, but who knows? Maybe when we're
Favor?
doing. Yeah.
All right.
A favor from an angel?
We can't make infernal deals, but celestial ones, those are fine.
I was offered this deal for free, so.
Yes,
And I
these
already
deals I don't
paid-
believe send anyone to hell.
And I'm pretty
You
sure they
don't
already
believe-
own my soul, so.
No.
What?
I think they already own my soul. But yeah, Ashi's still a
Whoa.
familiar, like fully a familiar at this
No,
point.
How
but
do, how do
hang
you
on.
find out if you have a soul?
What?
I think we all
I
have
think
a
it was
soul.
a soul.
Do you
Did you
know?
just say you gave yours up?
Me?
What?
Yes.
No, I think they already had mine because of my stuff with Sophia.
I
So
don't think that's how that
confused.
works.
I just assumed,
I don't know how anything works anymore.
right?
Essentially, I can just take a mortal form.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
And then-
amazing.
lose everything that comes with the
Yeah, I can't do that thing where I look out of his eyes. He can't go invisible. He can't fly. I don't know if we can talk telepathically anymore.
It's not perfect, but it's a little bit of what I lost out on.
Yeah,
Live your life.
how he gets out of his life.
Well,
But I figure when we're home, it's a safe place for him to be, more autonomous, being able to do his own thing.
is he going to travel with us like this?
Squishy.
Oh.
I should think so, yes.
I'm gonna change it back. He has ideas on what he wants to be next.
Oh, so he's not a person all the
A
time.
shark.
I'm not- how would that work when we're not near the ocean?
You would have to be on
Mhm.
the sea or
Also, I can't turn you into a
a
shark.
water plane.
I don't think I could be a shark.
You definitely cannot.
Huh.
But anyway, that happened. Yay!
It's wonderful.
Well, congratulations.
Yes.
Bims, come say hi to Oshi.
I
li-
can't write.
What?
No.
You can't what?
I'm too big to do the thing we used to do.
No, but now you can do the whole very
Kind of-
cute neck thing if you'd like.
Oh,
And she'll call Bims over.
like curls around.
Very cute. So, what did you ask for, other than Oshi?
Ooh.
Why do I have a bad feeling on that single syllable?
You went to heaven. This should be a delight.
What did you ask for?
Listen, heaven was a delight. I kind of may have sentenced myself to more time on this plane to fix heaven's problems.
Did you die when you got sentenced to court?
No, I went up there. I asked for more time on this plane so I could fix the problems with the Yuan-Ti that the Celestial Court caused.
You asked for a longer lifespan.
Yeah, actually, note that was about the exact words that I used.
They can do that.
Oh, here we go.
It's not exactly what you think, and it's going to take me some time to figure out if it actually works, but...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Didn't the Grim Reaper just tell me I was an abomination because I did that?
Yes. Yeah, did you not catch my face when he said that?
Heaven just lets you live?
There are two very... Zahl is in no way, shape, or form immortal at all.
I am no.
I'm irate. Either.
Are you? Okay. Wait, Sean or Salvator?
Yes. Okay. Salvator's upset because of the way it's being described. He feels like he was called out.
I'm not. That's why I asked. I'm not immortal by any means. I just, from what I gathered from it, I have extra years on this plane to fix stuff, and then, after that's up, head on out, either up or down, don't know where, but that's where I end
Probably
up.
I would
I
assume.
hope. There was people flying like everywhere. It's like standard there. Nobody bats an eye.
You. Nothing. I can't say this politely, so I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Please continue.
No, what?
No, he won't say it because he...
Oh, I thought you meant you were going to still say it.
It actually was a very, very mature moment.
Thanks, Salvatore. I appreciate
growing
that.
before your very eyes.
Yep. All I was going to say was, I may have bought myself a little extra while on the plane to fix things, and possibly a favor in a time of need. Depending on the favor, obviously.
So the Divine would intervene on your behalf.
Possibly. I don't know what it would be. Zahl has no clue what he just asked for a favor. That's literally all he asked for. So possibly, but I have no clue what it is.
Well,
in relation, I referenced what Sophia gave to us during the big fight with Seth, so maybe something along those lines. I don't know.
Like help.
Yeah, I was like, that really helped, and that's what I kind of hinted at, but I don't know if, the Heptamad's gonna be like, oh, good job, kid, you got him, and that's his help was like a cheer up, but the help was like cheering me up. I don't.
Aim for his eyes. Thank you.
Zahl, did you find out why Sophia was sentenced to her stay on the Prime Material in the first place?
Oh, 100% because she wouldn't judge somebody because she cares about mortals. And apparently the angels really don't give a shit about mortals, which bothers me a lot.
I would
they don't look at them the same way, and Sophia actually cares about mortals. And
from what I've seen of gods so far, it's just that we do not live nearly long enough to have any significant impact on their life. So
caring about each individual one?
It would be, I suppose, like caring about every single ant we see on the ground.
Every grain of sand at the beach. Am I to give them each a hug?
Your perspective on life's value is deeply horrifying.
I love the fact that in this episode we had a whole conversation about Salvatore possibly taking the mantle of the Grim Reaper, and that statement came out in the same episode. I'm like, fuck people.
That's pretty much exactly what Neril said. Not that one, because he doesn't.
It's perfectly
very good. It's very good.
Zahl, do you know which person this was? What they had done?
Josh, do I remember? There was a name
set,
but yeah, there was a name set, but I forget what the name was.
I'd have to pull it up. I don't have it in front of me.
Schmigmar.
It starts. I think it starts with a J.
Atreyu.
I said it starts with a J.
Sebastian.
That's Sebastian.
I'm guessing, dude. These are wild shots in the dark.
So I have a long document here to read through.
Yeah, it's pretty close to the start. I remember that.
Jorlax.
I'm more curious about what the person did.
Yeah.
Rather than the name.
Baldurin.
Never mind, it's B.
Does that sound like a J?
Shut up. Shut up. That was at the start of the thing. Do you know how long that thing? It's a very long back and forth. Yeah.
What did Baldurin do?
So I didn't write it all out for Adam, but the details that were provided were mostly about Sophia's refusal to punish, not about what Baldurin did.
Something Sophia deemed not punishable or not.
Yes.
That bad.
There was actually some vagueness around the reasoning behind it.
Gotcha.
The other interesting thing that happened.
Probably not important.
Nah, maybe not. But the other thing that I found very interesting in court was the fact that I got referred to as the representative of the prime material plane, which scares me in thinking that in the future I may be the representative of the prime material plane. I'm not ready for that.
It sounded like a formality to me.
It did, but I'm also scared that formality might take a life of its own.
Were you the representative in this case, or were they implying that you were always that?
I just think it was this case, but I pray
Then
to
you should be fine.
gods it's not in
fine.
general.
We should all pray.
Why do you do this to me?
What? I'm agreeing with you.
Yes.
You're very strange, so.
I don't.
Was that our realizations for today?
Are
we all done?
I don't really care for mortal life. What else? Oh, Bap, he just absorbs things into his hands. Did I say that?
That's always been a thing. That's how he eats.
It's vile.
It is odd.
Anyways, we have to take him back.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
something we should probably all talk about.
Nope.
Yes, he's getting too big to live down there.
We can move him out of down there, but I will not go back to the Underdark.
You don't have to go. Someone has to take him, though.
Why won't you go back to the Underdark?
I hated the Underdark.
It was, not good.
It was fucking terrifying.
It was dark.
Cool.
We go to so many terrifying places. Why was that one so terrifying?
Because there's no way out.
It is fair that we got out.
Because we knew that we figured it out.
I do think that we might want to consider what we're doing next and what is most important to do next. We also now have Zan looking into what Neyrul gave us in the Great Kingdoms, and we have what you'd like to do, Sunshine, and you're looking into the past. And
the Festival of the Fowl is 2 weeks away at this point.
I believe it's still 3.
Today is...
How are we doing this so fast?
The 4th of Sunset, so about 3 weeks.
3 weeks, okay. So that's plenty of time to go to the Underdark real quick. Drop Bap off, travel through for a bit to get to the exit, and come back to the surface.
I hated the
That's all we'll do.
No, because that sounded so suspicious.
Also,
Why?
should we go to the Underdark when it might take us that long to get back?
How long were you there last time?
Like a day and a half? Not even. I think we slept for like a little bit.
It wasn't too long, although we were in quite a rush to get out.
But there's also like chambers full of statue people.
And Worgen.
Oh no!
And there were also Worgen and giant worms, and
worm. Yes.
It just seems like
that
a
would
lot.
be interesting.
Did Bap say he wanted to go back to the Underdark, or do we think he just needs more room?
He did
He's
tell
getting
me
better.
home last time I visited.
He
I
actually
do
didn't.
feel badly, though, because he...
Not today. The
Yeah, he
last
didn't
time
say-
Sunshine painted with him.
I feel badly, though, because he didn't have anyone back there,
Yeah.
because he didn't fit in.
He was kicked out of his tribe,
Yes.
right?
Yes, and so I
He
mean,
adopted us as his tribe.
To be
So
fair,
is-
we never spoke with his people. Maybe we can go there and say, hey, he's an upstanding member of society.
I don't think so, because they were upset that he's violent, and let's be really honest, we're not good on that.
Maybe
I do want to be
we
honest
could beat
here.
them up.
No one could say no!
After going up, kind of want to figure out how to get to different planes easier, because that was very cool. So I'm going to try to study that now.
All right.
Study how to get to different planes.
Mm-hmm. So maybe if I can figure that out, I can just like, and go. And he goes.
I think we also could ask Mavedon? Technically, can't he travel through planes?
He has to be here, though.
So instead of just bringing him there, we're going to have Mavanon come all the way here and send him. He's not busy.
I do wonder if there
taking
have been
that-
any developments on that front.
Yes, well, I suppose we probably would have gotten a
Yes.
message, but
Telvasor's ever watchful eye would have told us. His
Yes.
keen intellect.
He's
and
sitting
his
in
chiseled features.
He's just sitting in the
Hello?
throne room screaming, "Help! Help! Help!"
Why does it work?
It must be out of batteries.
okay, well, so what do we want to do next? What are we thinking is most important? Do we have anything we'd like to follow, or do we really
kind of
think
like to
the
get that
Underdark?
back to the Underdark.
Is that
Yes.
what you'd like to do next?
Yeah, while we're waiting for this festival to come about, yes, I think it's our most urgent course of action. Unless there's
Sunshine,
anything else.
Are you sure you don't want to go do?
Oh, we're definitely doing that first, but
well, but I just asked what.
that'll take like 2 days,
Oh, all right.
right?
I don't want to go to the Underdark, though.
No, Sunshine. You're
Oh,
hoping
sorry.
to go where?
Not hoping to go anywhere. I just need Zahl and his incredible magics to figure out what the fuck happened before the Festival of the Fowl.
All right. Well, then I suppose, Saul, can you do that tonight, and then maybe we reevaluate what we'd like to do in the morning.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I
I
just
hate
feel
to
like
ask.
No, yeah, I'm just
might
thinking
info-
rests in
it
between
might
stuff. and-
inform our decision. So
Sure.
might as well. It's
we
not
can do
like
that.
any of us are powered enough to go to the Underdark right now.
You know what would be great, though?
No.
It's just an hour-long rest before I did that.
Then go take a nap, I suppose.
Sweet. And I sit down and kick my feet up on the table.
And as you do, because Sloan is sitting here and we've
Yeah.
outroed them,
Yeah.
Button, I am so sorry. I want to get to this.
It's
promise.
cool. It'll never happen.
I'm so sorry. I'm
should do
sitting
it.
Here, but
We
but-
never
Yeah.
have another session.
We need to close out, or we'll be at this,
This is
for
the end of
the next
Conundrum.
2 hours. So
Okay.
this coming Saturday, we know what priority one is, my friend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anybody tries to stop me?
Hey.
I'm gonna blast.
So, thank you guys for playing as always. Sloan, thank you for guesting. Zan was a delight. You were a
Hell
legend.
yeah.
Thanks for having me here, me and my crazy little boy.
A legend. So really quick before we do announcements, Sloan, can you share with the people where they can find you?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Sloan, aka Artplebe. My pronouns are they, them, and you can find me everywhere on the internet at Artplebe. That's ARTPLEBE. I do TikTok and Twitter and Twitch a lot. And you can find me here on Friday playing my little Druid boy. You can also find me on Total Party Kiss and on Kobold Press. I am in the places, at both those places. So yeah, that's me.
Thank you, Sloan.
Ding.
You're a delight to
Ding.
DM for. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so happy that you invited me on. I was so excited. I was so excited I said yes, even though I knew I was going to a convention. I don't care.
Slip it in there. Okay, real quick, we're going to say a huge thank you to our partners, Soundtail, who bring all that amazing ambiance to our games. We love them very much. They do fantastic work. Guys, if you want to copy Soundtail, there is a link in chat. You can click on it, go get a copy for yourself. Use it in your games. It's very good. Parker, over to you.
I'm here to tell you that we're affiliated with Found Familiar Coffee. If you'd like to taste Initiative, you can use the code or the link in chat to get 10% off your D&D inspired coffee. We are also affiliated with Crafty Gamers. You can use that code or link in chat to get 10% off of their cool stuff, like their Aromas of Adventures immersive candle line. And then thank you to Arcane Anthems, who you can check out. He does a lot of really fun free TTRPG and D&D music over on his Patreon, but most importantly for us, he's done all of our themes for the campaigns so far. So, Sean?
I would like to thank our fantastic moderators for the channel, who keep our chats nice and friendly and welcoming to the people who come in to see our stream. Specifically tonight, Community DM. Been fantastic. You've been crushing it, buddy. We very much appreciate your hard work. And if you'd like to join our team of mods, go ahead and sign up. The link is in chat for the applications. Fill out that Google Doc, and we'll be reviewing them very shortly, replying to people, having them come in and join the team. We very much look forward to it, guys.
Do it.
Okay, and with that, I think that's everything. Goodbye,
That's it?
everybody. We will see you here on Wednesday for Adamless. Very
the
exciting. Stick with us. We'll raid somebody. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.